Farm Hospital for Matema, said about a General to who a channel will be at the corner and pack. And this is to me, I am a Mighty Hospital going Estema come to trade. Yeah, bed you owe me a 130, but to me quite them. Right now, hospital, see, I read the NDC to me, and Sana, one free Abemu 2016. We are NDC to me, upgrading the expansion, just say, what's there, Accra Regional Hospital, the offended region, I would tell them. Was I in Fidiani Bibacao, see, I don't need to money, what's a money, they would make us upgrading. Say, so called Regional Hospital, and as Accra Regional Hospital, bed your womb, hence here, you know, 620 bed capacity. And no crowd was to obey a account, that should be NDC Babano. Was all a Ashanti Regional Hospital, where you're for I was a week, and also bed your womb, Makumakwa, and 250. Was I required as a weird in your construction, it has NDC never started yet. And after Upper West Regional Hospital, and the NDC the tree, and what was so, and my waffle. Young Commency Messi District. NDC a design a construction a equipping and the just or the Fidiani Gumu was I integrated IT center for from Dodoa. Says so do Dodoa, one more hospital for from NDC in a formula hospital for one is you want to dance it, a dancer from now a Romeo Brook room, I dance it at NDC NA. I bet if the minimum, I bet if the NDC and started a woman and then my call. I know make a renovation of schools or and NDC, I bet if the end I know me and I'm called NDC started and you do one more concrete here. One the chef, one more model to say, concrete papa, that NDC and the man of the many a cohuena, a school project, I mean, minimum foundation, your cobra and a champo cloakroom and cry, Yanni a copetini school at the man, one cry, one petty, any petty at the man, and a garutin pani, Kumawu, any second year, NDC really the truth hospital in that one. Takwadi Hospital, NDC said they are grading Papagudu Takwadi Hospital this year, a Chambroche and Wadu, and so Takwadi MPP strong go to NDC, Oye. Bogatanga Hospital was on the bed, maybe the can home as a Sodu Boga. Hospital bed, the Oya has and you watching NCA 386 and NDC. Design construction to way NDC Nashas here when they design one constructed one equipment. Sister Bed District Hospital, where you was Saraga, where you were Tepa, and Soko, our Yura, Sedun Gatampatamo, and Soko Chupupraso, where you be Konongo Dumasinina, Konongo Dumasokramon Tuma, NDC, so NDC, where this was also to Monochia at the Maum. Madina Hospital, Honorable Mustafa Ahmed, Mustafa, Boniface, Abubakar, the conference in Officer Bedi MP, where a guy said, and so hospital, I want them district hospital, NDC, NAA, 100 bed capacity. Was here people buy one for one single bed in Po, Mufa NDC, NAA, ma'am. After NDC, a starting project, initiation commencement, one starting where hospital also many, NDC, Buipe, NDC, Solar, NDC, we quite Solar Tuna Kaba, NDC, Tolong, NDC, Wita, NDC, Nina, NDC, there, and you hospitals no, and one me Enina at the Mao for Yansha Polyclinics, NDC, Tiakonya, so yeah, Sana, one free power, a year 2016. Who got 5 polyclinics and an NDC, what Tiakonya, so yeah, Upper West Regional Hospital, our which out, Bable, Lambushi, Aniko, Anaheim, Nina, NDC, and a polyclinics, 5 polyclinics, like I said, our northern region, Ecosi Pandai, Tatale, Janga, any Chiripone, any Karaga, and also NDC, NAA. Polyclinics, Makuma Kunum, Western region, Wasa, Dunkwa, Bogosu, Ishayem, and Poho, Elubo, NDC, Aya Polyclinics, Akasianum, Edia Mamo, Namusumun Kaya, said to the Mala. Ave Polyclinics, Ahafo, Sabeni and Chil, Mutra, Brahafo, and Kanquanta, one fear, quite. Chechibentia, Boma, NDC Polyclinics, Makuma, Elhonum. If you saw the canning Boma, NDC, Polyclinics, Makuma Kudun Sia, and Oye, Elhonum Kwa. Polyclinics, Makuma Kudum, Greater Accra region, Adenta, Ashama, Botiano, Odumai, Sege, NDC, NAA, Polyclinics, Nina, and NDC Bojumo, auntie. Yeah, can you Patrona also call round? No, I check and say the air can empire hot, and I at the same. Young Concordia Polyclinics, I want a central region. Central region, the Siase, Gomwa, the Rampong, Bimpong, Akamfudi. Mitidi no patrona mo de acheme e wo sama me yamrasa yi dokoro na me dinamete ni ye enche eti sunkwa asikuma jamana agona duakwa Briwa ekufi na kwa chifuati mokwa gomwa potini nyina NDC waya polyclinic mako 10 e honom waya polyclinic ba ko pe e wo bamboy empo na pejama ama fi bole bamboy o enso wine pe en wo ye ne ho so ngo so I guess waya pesim kumi enti wasaya polyclinic mako 20 ewo Ashanti water raging upper east ukani nyina boma afeye health centers nkete no kra no NDC health centers mako du working 18 health centers Ghana nyina ubeka ya mapeni ma ka say ne eye ministers ne awoti to obia salary so said obo omre bakwa chip compounds NDC ya chip compounds mako apema hanu 1200 apem hanu en wo mo yeye na che say emu be say apem ene ahansia 1600 so de wo mguso a wo mo ye construction MPP for anwie HIV ewe NDC tia konwa so say na wo mu free power 2016 no amabode ra ma HIV eye ade akode wo ya ene kra de enye ya ye kode wo bio ayi kura covid kura kumukofo che ace de actually choba ho nti wo enye hu won so beko NDC te HIV so wo mu ko ewu HIV wo mu te so mane ba fo mo hamoduana miensa 43% and wo mu de te so nei MPP atena wa ma HIV cases so kwa esan akoso bio wo mu sa ma wo mu kura esan nya HIV no wo ma kobo no woro wo mu nya ge bio so we de me hwe ne ho fefe ti sesala we fine ge na ni mu che so ba kokko de woni 8 obe 27 woni 8 so bi kura na vem lady na bia na mo woni bi che no won che NDC year campaign e ma wo mo anu wo mo no wuro no wo mu nyira wo mu yi ade juraja bra ho no ma no wo ye tourism minister kwa kokko wo ma HIV for ba mo mbe che condom e tu be go fa ge kura wo mo no wuro wo so che condom ti HIV infection no call from or have 50% MPP for ba e condom no an no and wo man na girls for nana boys for nana wo mo bo no wuro sa je te kura HIV no kwa na ekosoro NDC time woni mother to child transmission wo ma nya HIV ni bi kura wo fa fura ya mu aduro eja kura na o sha ya furu no onya HIV mo woni bi NDC te so ma ne ba from 81% and MPP for je agum wo ma ye ema pemfo kura no ko mo HIV no NDC time ya mo aduro ma emu 66% e ba from HIV prevalent ananke konkola mu kura NDC te so 21% ama chese nkoda ya mu nufuo ma nkoda ne kama no ade nyina so konsoro 32% that we NDC onya ade afewe NDC modern boy national medical equipment replacement program wo mo ya di fidie boa wo ma ya asabia no ade NDC ebo no modern palm wo de dia no critical diagnostic and treatment equipment to MRI machines scan machines ba ku bi the fluoroscopy the name bacho fluoroscopy machine ba ku bi the x-ray digital mammography the show ma no fumu no ade oxygen plant no ade wo de 150 hospitals Ghana nyina NDC achievement to bacho ya check it one was our ground so say ya e was our ground pa national health insurance scheme Ubaka NDC kaso be no one time period lay at a time mama de wan kan say we mama achievement and ye hwe mama to me ma outpatient OPD utilization woman e ko OPD ya hwe wukuta NHI card kwa na e hwe e ko soro 9.3 million e free 2015 no ko so 29.6 million NDC bon homo de pa MPP buy NHI no 1% fear people and accounts woman the difference NDC man ko 29.6 million from 9.3 equal 29.6 million and this achievement and here can kind of after payment claims no one mutua no hospital no ko wia said mutua 2008 NDC better ko jaso but I know sabreso no na claims mutua 183 million Ghana cedis NDC free power 2014 kwa sabe ko no mo ko na ko so ko do 1.073 billion billion that is NDC claims wo tua pa afei claims processing center one mu see claim process so there claims if you hospitals number and check chape de no mu titim de call region one mu see claims processing center wo Tamale Cape Coast Kumasi na tumi aboa ma NHI eduma no amaye nkanko a ene wo ana NDC kro ya no de claims yi ba ye and MPP for nam e de difference so NDC and de claim e de ba tie na mwem internet so what I say aye na nam accident and trauma center ye ready NDC tia konya so wo ye NDC bon homode ama accident and emergency center bi wosi e wo buipe a che say emergency bi bo betimi aye kora ansa na ye naba Tamale Teaching Hospital Mwa
I want to understand something. Is it a project? Or what are the needs for 12?
Until I can inherit it.
Good, inherited. The question, for the sake of time, a specific question. Then I'm almost sure, within the 8-year period, I come was then I'm mobile 2017. See, I deal with me, Ashanti man. My share 2017, 2024, maybe. What are the projects? Which you have mobile 5 and
zip line.
Zip line.
Yes.
Okay.
Drone. We.
Zip line is the national thing. Zip line drones.
It's regional specific.
Exactly.
Is it not in Ashanti? In Ashanti.
Okay.
Muslim girls.
That is a school.
Yes.
That is same. Okay.
By the end of this month, no, April, we won't say clean Abelandewo International Airport.
It's the airport near TV.
Yes.
Okay. So what about zip line? What about STEM school? What about some channel? What about airport? What about TV?
Baby and mother unit now until Rebecca is our project.
Okay. Let's see 4.
Yeah. Our project.
Okay. Let's see 4.
Yeah. Yeah. You are trying to get the other ones like until Rebecca is our project.
Okay. Let's see 4.
Yeah. You are trying to get the other ones in account.
Because what a big challenge, so almost 10.
So what we
and so what big challenge almost 10, and the assumption is that why you're more than 10.
Baby and mother unit now until Rebecca is our project.
Okay. Let's see 4.
Yeah. You are trying to get the other ones in account.
All right, good evening and welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:54 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8:54 in Ghana. We're live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. My producers are called the Ghost Team. This is With Audio Respect Extended Version. We are live on TV, on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. We are also live on radio. Search for Loud Silence Radio. You will get us live on Android. Go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Also on any Apple device, go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Our affiliate tonight, Down. We are not picking from our affiliates tonight. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. With Audio Respect is our official Facebook page. You can also get us live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Other platforms are picking this show live. Also, we have TV streaming right now. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's a wonderful Thursday evening. We're back again to discuss Ghana. Oma kabrofuni nyine wie. Oma ye no. Oma be botai. Oma be suit. Oma be kankwasam ye ba abidwum ema Ghana for ehu no kreno. Na ende nyumbre is got to do with Ghana politics. It's got to do with social issues. It's got to do with things or issues that basically we Ghanaians need to think about before we go into our general elections. That's in December. 7th of December 2024 this year. This show is basically to prepare your mind with the facts so that you can go make the right decision to give another precedent, to give an intelligent person the opportunity to lead you. Tonight, we are going to guide you, we are going to furnish you, we are going to break the issues down for you to also understand the issues very, very well, or to the basic form. We will do it in different languages: English, Ga, French, Hausa, Chi, and the other languages I am good at. So bonsoir, je m'appelle Kevin Kobedu Taylor, to a direct show, or with all due respect, au Ghana, or direct, or YouTube, Loud Silence TV, or direct, or live, Facebook, with all due respect, et pardon, les lasso et puchon. Also, with all due respect, a direct transmission au YouTube, Loud Silence TV, au YouTube, et direct transmission, ou subscribe pour les sons, les trosses, la patrouche. Ceci ou les temps other transmit. So then I make kind of French when you say French for so able to my show no your platforms ni nyina so, and then you bring the show no free US and I the bro or Ghana na Ghana for nyina enim say jumade we ni any jumade a sebio no kre no eda yemfa and to baby nipa bebre share me on Facebook, on YouTube. Let's try and do 1K. It's been a long time. I came on YouTube to say let's share the show, get 1K before we start the show. We have 478 likes on YouTube, which isn't enough. This platform is big, so I expect every single person on this platform right now. We have over 2,280 people watching us. We have been on air for 19 minutes. So YouTube, we have over 2,000 people. We expect to get 1,000 likes as the show moves on. So if you're on YouTube right now, we have about 2 minutes to start the show. Just like the show. Just hit the like button and then like button. I said like, no. You'll be a friend say a bottom was a button and a button. It's a like to one found so nice and also nice a show no and so. I yaba the near show way for 18 years and over. Well, with the 18 hour you would daho and I would say Sebio in some I can or the things we say here they go against your religion, your belief, your upbringing. Without due respect, this is not a show for you. So you might be a bit no hano itia was some itia Sebio a year or send it to any Sebio wabrabo. Now we say in somebody be unwedding to me NTR mesro other platforms or ubitumako aha idiatem aha the wire the papa no so ye bona baso nti enye Elder Miracle album launcher ye ba beto nyamenyom abo ose aha ye begidwa nsem no mu aka no kora no bibieda na ye de ato. So me pa cho wa wo hwe me enwumbre no all that you need to do is to like the show on YouTube. If you are watching me live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube na yemfa jumade en hwehwe so it is looking like yasha Italy, right? Near Shabo we no na one time TV no near Shabo. I had the catch the inconveniences that we are doing. It's beyond our inconvenience. Be near Shabo. I na me team yenya Shabo into po near Shabo and ya any be show no internet whole problem. Any problem. Yeah, me try the team. Yeah, me try say I can't convince you. Oh, this is where this one is how journalism and TV and we were watching soccer. Ya Shabo ne wie ya Italy one. Ya be show no and no. All right, so the inconvenience and the bro tan time be a church rama no makan abra ni pan so only send machines ni so den some was bibi enti good evening to Obi Oshami. We have 763 a year likes on YouTube. On Facebook shares, let's make 1,000 shares on Facebook quickly. Now yenye show no, and there's so many videos to play, so many things to talk about. Inti the show is really packed. Call a brother to call a brother. Sir Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team no yaba live. Inti let's do the sharing right now on Facebook. We have only 292 shares on Facebook, which isn't enough at all. More a year Facebook no. More YouTube, one can't Facebook for to say if they don't cross 500 shares, we cannot start the show. Submit my show wait just 1 hour. At least Nasa will be able to my show in 1 hour. I'll just do that and walk. And more Facebook. And if you cannot share the show in the next 2 minutes, with all due respect, I'll go for commercial break. When I come back, now you 1K or YouTube as likes and you over 500 shares on Facebook right now. I'm sorry, we cannot start the show. We need to understand that is how it works. Oba haminji uska, oba hamin srewa de, oba hamin kancho say mi jiski bia koma yusubi. Oba Hanamen can't say other platforms or won't mean. So if you can't do this, then it's better I don't also do this. This is gentleman's agreement. When you do Kevin, why papa, why to know? Could be we have 896 likes on YouTube. On Facebook, how many shares are we doing? So Facebook has jumped from 200 to 314. Let's do over 500 to 600 before we can officially start the show. I'm going to go off for a while. Wait for Facebook to cross 500 and also YouTube to cross 1,000. Nah, my back. That's it.
Ramen pattern. Mama no impoke cancel.
It no make sense. Everybody want trend, but please don't misuse it. You forget conscience. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights. Many things they hide in darkness. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights. Many things they hide in darkness. So until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Nowadays I don't feel sad. I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline. They won't quench my fire. They won't see me suffer. Enemies go tire. This step they are meant to lie. On him I come over. Will you be my lover? Make up be your cover. Dance to Mama Cosa. Until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Nowadays I don't feel sad. I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline.
Plenty talk on the full basket. Say you know say I put in work. So the please check on your real man them. Many things where they do man them.
If you get money, they say to you before my dreams go come true. And then I'm young coming my woo. Enough for baby woo. Until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Nowadays I don't feel sad. I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline.
Make ramen person. Mama could do be at them time. Mama no impoke cancel. Manzo forget them.
Plenty people don't die already. I pray to God to complete their journey. Nah, I know so yeah, what's them.
Authentic mix.
All right, welcome back to the show. You're still watching With Audio Respect Extended Version. The music you just heard, the title is Vibrate, and the musician or the artist behind that music is called Zion of King. ZYONOVKIN. Zion of King. If you are watching me tonight, let's take 2 minutes to go on Facebook and search for Zion of King. ZYONOVKIN, and follow the Facebook page right now. So go on Facebook right now. Go and search for ZYONOVKIN. ZYONOVKIN. Zion of King. This is one of the talents so, and I want to help promote such an artist. That's what we do here. If the music is good, we promote it. So let's take 1 minute. And then if you're watching me right now, just hold on. Our YouTube, so Ubetumako YouTube, and follow him right now, or like his and subscribe to his page. I spoke to his manager and he said he's coming out with a bigger one. And I said I'll help them. This one is already making rounds. People are feeling the song. It's got everything. Among who said a lot went into the song. right now, what I want to do for this young man is to make sure he gets a lot of followers on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Snap, everywhere, so that his music will be heard around the world. This is quality music. And if you're watching right now on Facebook, let's take 2 minutes to do this. Edini is ZYON or ZYON OVKIN. ZYON OVKIN. Zion of King. Zion of King. Let's do the follow right now on Facebook. We need to get about 2,000 people do that right now. Let's see if we can get 1,000 or 2,000 people do follow this guy on Facebook, and also especially on Instagram. On Instagram, the dinner yet Zion of King. ZYON OVIN. ZYON Zion of King. I'll give you 1 minute to go on Facebook, on YouTube, and follow this guy right now. Go on Instagram and follow his page, Zion of King. Na yemfa jumadi no entwaso enshishaso ZYONOVKIN KYN Zion of King. Go there and follow him right now.
Ramin pattern. Mama no impo que cansem.
It no make sense. Everybody want trend, but please don't misuse it. You forget conscience. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights. Many things they hide in darkness. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights. Many things they hide in darkness. So until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline. They won't quench my fire, they won't see me suffer. Enemies go tire, this step their medulla. On him I come over, will you be my lover? Make up be your cover, just do mama cosa. Until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline.
Plenty talk on the full basket. Shay, you know, say I put in work. So the please check on your real man them. Many things where they do man them.
If you get money, they say to you before my dreams go come true. And then I'm young, come in my woo. Enough for baby, woo. Until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we fully do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline.
I make ramen person. Mama could do be at them time. Come on, we pocket cancel. Manzo forget them.
Plenty people don't die already. I pray to God to complete the journey. Nah, I know so yeah, what's them.
Authentic mix.
All right, thank you very much. The manager of this artist just called me, said they are going to customize shirt for the followers of Zion of King, and that they would like me to sign with Zion's also their autograph on it. Until I'll get a privilege to sign the shirt. Zion, so we're signing shirts, and all the followers on Facebook, they'll try and see if they can contact followers, individually to at least give Zion shirts out. They are looking at about 500 shirts. That is what the manager just told me right now. Say they are actually trying to put Zion quality shirts together with Zion of King's brand. the artist will sign, and I also sign, and then they will actually give it out to every follower or be followed on Instagram, on TikTok, and also on Facebook. So that is it there. Thank you very much. Mama, yamfa enshishaso. You see, me besin sign. Yes, I'm on for the sign. And the Kwansma can simbi na Kwansma episode just say, you see, I know, or something can't you say, menye yi obse ne nia break kwansma so be so fresh show no so na se bia licky soap ye ne ade no ma de bufu lose so be frɛ enam ka je kwansma Jack so wakoma me metuma frɛ no show no so ma me frɛ kwansma sisi a na hwɛ kwansma be fa kwansma me frɛ kwansma sisi a oyoba on fa kwansma me frɛ kwansma ai kwansma na me frɛ ni kwansma na me frɛ no oyoba fa so be so kasama ewiase obi ehu say ya fro ai kwansma na guduro kwansma dima fa call no kwansma end the call no. All right, so now let's take care of business right now. Kwansma even wa end the call no. Next time we nipa obebu no. Now e dey na ekoso Ghana menti yeah, what's the news in Ghana right now? But yeah, so it's past 9 o'clock. The one person me catch and send the Juma de na so no enie remember we if you said dollar no dollar no enie, ladies and gentlemen, 21% a move equal 15.70. But make a be bincho dollar na across 16. Mode moment na Ghana na ye ninkofo endidi yen kontokwa na yen fa tribe njimi ye ho dollar na some can say before September be do 20. Ya ka kire mo ma yenka mo ntiase na mudidi atem na ye de ejimi na obi a obeka asem papa bi Ghana bi support John Mahama yete ha na John Mahama na we na oye propaganda ma John Mahama na odwumegu na oyiri agyawo oye adwuma ma John Mahama oye adwuma ma John Mahama we mu de omakoje sika John Mahama ho we mu de we John Mahama na osabe e dem biem odi sa jimi ni sa titi wasa na odwumegu dollar no edru 16 busa Yakubu for no water onim no na omonka dollar no price nkirew dollar na edru 16 na mo de montira na mo dwen say eyentokwa between wo and Kevin Taylor wo any Inkoto wo any Free Mind o dwen say eyentokwa between NDC and NPP fa wo gi meeting na ho na Mahama de obeden wadwuma begu ayurade o ho be kire wo say opro intermediate my smart. I'm just showing you. These are the numbers right now under Mahamudu Bawumia no ne scorecard ni ne terminal report ni. Why should I give Bawumia power? I'm asking a simple question. What for dollar free 3.8? Not dollar war almost 16. Also me ma power adentira me jimi. Me no ye juma. Ena mama osika. Ena sika na she. Also me sama osika foforo. This is simple. Actually sebio wa adwene wo form. Actually sebio umbe so be kano kre. Actually sebio we nipa bi a tribe na ejimi ena umbe so be hu se de aban no mu nipa ye no kotia wo. This is the real fact. Nentwe bo ho. And there's so called cow lane 1616. Mate. Cow lane. Dollar ni 1616. Across 16. What to work I say Kevin Taylor John Mahama tuaneka and Kevin Taylor ebedi di Asante for attempt na hwe. And I see nyina yate. Yesi Ghana omo ehi omo boburo ya Asante for. Asante for man no keke. Yesi ehi am mo to atete. Now go that mo san nya say alomi. God na debia de da wonza sare nya lo bi hwini kutire yem o de ba sa asem so yes say ehia mu say opuro mo ho kire mo e da mo me yanka no kura nkira ehun but ya ba de be make our asem. Now this is fake news. Joyce Bawa Muktari Enka Asembia blame the NPP for our inability to explain the 24-hour economy. Is a lie. We janda me free NPP for her unu baby amenjindi. Joyce Bawa has not said anything like that. The 24-hour economy no sebio yen nuanam ne ma me omu school da kromati ase NPP for ni message. We almost some message ni dey almost say it is possible. Anytime mo person mo try no mo ye jandam fake news. Now if you want to abonte we aka say last week almost say fifi kwete akasa Asante for the end omo boa message ni ho. The NPP they have no message. This is their strategy now going into election 2024. And into people like us, we are here. And into you using social media, using phone, you are able to surf the internet to find news. You need to be very careful and to be looking out for the right news. Into Joyce Bawa Muktari on Bibia about 24-hour economy. In fact, she has been able to break it down. John Mahama and the Ghana one him 24-hour economy will be him how it is going to create jobs. How and you say NPP for said John Mahama ya lolo no omo pese ye juma 24 hours and more. Some of the 24-hour economy ye juma. Inti there is no way yes mutie sa jandam. This is jandam. Don't listen. NPP for na yes ade way tro. Sa de no year from 2008. Ko for time. Sa tro we no twa sa ba bedru ha. Omo ni message o. Obo say akabe 2 months. Sa nkwasiafo bi na ebi mu from ho se nyamenyomfo no ombe start atoto nkwasianyom pathway de omo ya no emotional campaign ewrade ye ni o ye ni ewi o ene obi kuye John Mahama say onti obia ena Ghana de nkwasiakeka say ya na de beduru ha enti we jandam enye adwuma sa odi wachi weni ko akiri a MPP nya message da fafra kobo nkwasiade ntwatoso ahoya ena we time ena we mpeyasem ena nipa de nti we mu no you have to understand say jandam is dead. This is fake news. Okotin baby ase obi gina baby ti radio so ka say Joyce Bawa Krampo say 24-hour economy na moboa enya no kre tro fatu trim 24-hour economy no we have been breaking it down obi anim and ende omo ye de cashew nut kra nim say ende ye kan hu bom say ye be de ye ba be ye de ekuo your friend cooperative because of the 24-hour economy John Mahama say agro business every region bia obesi one unique processing factory ye indwumakuo ana ekuafo omo ye cashew tomatoes okru omo nyina betuma kom ho abom nipa 300 omo dani cooperative no mo de aba processing plant no aban through that na aban ato na etuma process na ende afi amanfo ye dwuma 24 hours into this is how the 24-hour economy work and complicated ekire we jimi enitina omo ntiase no omo bre no enitina MPP phone to me message no and oba kentampo sibia omo dua eyedien nduaba bebre nyadoa kentampo ko asibia omo yefuo Ashanti mema ehia adokoro omo se bio eyedien asori dem nkurei ehono ebi mu dua kokoo de ade 24-hour economy so 16 regions no John Mahama say every region ebenya a huge processing plant. The target is the farmers. The target is processing into say tomato farmers when they come together as a cooperative they can come together harvest tomatoes aban will help with the transportation because aban be kwano the bar factory is operating 24 hours into beduru penomaje tomato tin tomatoes and ye converted into another period and ye almost they take their money they are working so every day the processing plant is working, the farmers are working. That is what we call 24-hour economy. When it comes to bojo emma, John Mahama said because of 24-hour economy, no, obasa olenke emma to the economy. Sanebe almost to be the omojume munti obe adia your friend no women's bank mankwa o pesika akodi akodidwa okohwa na waka wasem eno insihu no ene Bank of Ghana ne commercial bank ne banks aka no different wo form ye ebi okra ponsihu ni depending asema obeka enti emma so ende obetumi de omo chest asebi ompoku atuatua so ewura bank aka say meso me your ba meso me right to get access to capital to start my business. John Dramani Mahama onyi obi anto nchen when your friend policies it affects every corner of the country and omo ye importers and exporters omko kwan so kofa nyoma. John Mahama says simple what he's going to do is a bibi tisa swami kokompe aboso kan the oben say he will build a bank specifically for those artisans intende okofa nyoma efra bruchaba. What you do is say so sika na okofa nyoma $300,000 bank now only be adwuma was sa baby awo no what the bank will do is say tema onyoma ni mbedru to see anyoma ni bedru port pe yes say demorrage ache no now capital and as odwetre kakra da ho no ahye answer na obekra nyoma na the bank ni bekasa misika 300 million in fact menya 200 million in 2 months time enti me kra nyoma na ebedru a momo enkoye den enkoyi engum warehouse say na be demorrage enkame na me ne mo negotiate na me begim free mu ho John Mahama say obe setting it up in that way now o connect we mu nyina that's how the economy runs 24 hours now ma menchira when it comes to artisans bit to say omwa omoto omwesi wo se omobeye adwuma utumi ko bebi uti ade adena adwuma enkoso at the pamfo and there obeko Kumase ɛyɛ de edwakesiem yɛ adepam for hɔ nyoma guom so because electricity bills no eku omuniti omuntumi pam and the pam small boys and small girls omunkofie omuntumi enhwe omo John Mahama so ba 24-hour economy no and the way tailor ni na central market na pam ade a obetuma fa ankora 10 ofa ankora 10 a na wo enroll on the 24-hour economy a ɛyɛ bills na wotua ne nya ade obetua aban be subsidize bronika se subsidize ana end it workers subsidize aban be gye eka dodo ni bi na afi yato bill no so sene be a wo so betuma fa nipa inti fires no na fa nipa 5 and obefa nipa du inti samoye ɛyɛ tailor for 30 no bia fa nipa du a and the Kumase imrantie ne baba wa enye dwuma ɛnyɛ tailor for nko na wo Kumase ye wo ɛyɛ de edwuma nkokuo foforo so mo Kumase a ɔmo so betube gina so afa nipa na ye bie ɛman nim 24-hour economy no engina ɛyɛ de nsebio ɛyɛ ankrankra ana private companies nkwa so oba ɛyɛ de ya aban ndwuma mu so a 24-hour economy will be running ɛwɔ institutions a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ dwuma ma ade akye nanso because of the capacity any ɛyɛ de the way a aban entumi and sustaining how to run it no John Mahama aban sɛ ɛbɛ voluntary aban ndwuma ku a ɔmo hu ne sɛ ɔmo the capacity tie brofo the capacity ɔmo ɛyɛ de ahoɔden a ɔmo betumi ayɛ dwuma ma ade akye ɛde sɛ tema harbor ɛde sɛ the airport there are so many security companies more airport they cannot work 24 hours because the government has not made provisions for those security companies to work and no some companies any private companies that are government institutions they can roll on the 24-hour economy. They are going to get power subsidized and aban beti omo power so there are some incentives aban edebeka omo dwuma ho a ebema mo hahenha omo no so when they run the 24-hour ebia ne say and they say 86,000 passport aka passport bio enim obi afie kwan nipa na wo so odi hu dwuma inti send no said passport office run 24 hours we will get people who are working at the courier department omo no mo ye shipment no nkofo na beka kire say omo de bibia ba efre no digital address system adentina ende so obi apply for passport you cannot send the passport to the person's house. Why can't you mail it? Because the Ghana Post is not working 24 hours because this government is a foolish government. John Mahama said he will liaise the passport office with the Ghana Post office. Send a passport office juma 24 hours no Ghana Post office juma 24 hours in this will be passport ready in that Ghana Post office will liaise with air passport office or tiasenkregwa because amoamoka se GPS address aba obiawa address until we can deliver the passport to the person. That is how you run a country. Inti nkofo omo Jimmy omo ntidi omo yana say John Mahama is linking the nation the way he has already linked the nation through time and or your president you see the regional hospital, the district hospitals, the chip compound that were supporting the major big hospitals say Rich and it's a UGMC and it's a Tamale. This is how you liaise or intertwine or you connect a country to make it big. So 24-hour economy sebio enya aban dwuma nko ankura ntebia mo welders mo fitafo na mo nim sabo dos mo betima tikuo you become a cooperative. The moment you become a cooperative you can roll on the 24-hour economy. Aban through that they can detect and have a data say a bar bro half no tailor for 300 and on cool and on 24-hour economy no Kwame Amwako Adwata Licky Soap Kevin Taylor Kwam Tewia sanko for when in the data into buying him omwa sebio light bulb ne buy beti omo so na omoso etumi fanipa. This is 24-hour economy. Obia oya world and or hweme carpenter ni bi hweme omo nyina munye kuokuo de edwadifo sebio ekuokuo wo ba brochira. There were a lot of cooperatives forming into associations. That is what we call a group that is recognized. You cannot do this by yourself. You can roll on 24-hour economy individually as a company, but you will not have that strength, that impact. Okay, we tell for 300. You perceive a 24-hour economy be. Ababeji data. Now we say Hana store. What for nipa saying? Oh, you see, I'm a funny padu. All right, into man to be an bill about 300. Say about 150 because we're rolling on the 24-hour economy. Why employing the padu say into more and Kriguana and Kwarabe Brioha, Sebi Jumaye. Omwe seminar, most of Mubetmaka Mwabum, Licky so for Mutumbetmaka Association, Mosomoba, Abain Betiemo. This is how you propel and you move the country from a very bad state into a good state. Into Oma Debia Bebria Omoko free senior high school, Omu school not Abekano. This is another avenue for them to be absorbed into the system. Now, how are they also going to be helped? There are so many kids when we are senior high school, yes, be a friend TVET. We are TVET, next we was ukonya insanu jumano practically outside. So we are SSR. Some of the kids want to have practical knowledge. Omon sano ejine jumenima omuyebi. Into obi oha oko KTI, we KTI, but KTI ni nyina sebio or your theory or your practical kakra. Obi ko SS pure. Wan ko ebia prempe ikurase prempe anaso obi oha ko achimota anasko papa to say presec or pese or your graphic designer or pese or your welder or pese or into the construction world or pese or your juma bia eye insanu juma. Now that person would like to align him or herself with an institution omobetumi aden aboano. The 24-hour economy comes here. A bibi to say in Jumakua, they are willing to accept young people like that and train them, no? Also, they get subsidy from the government. Now, look at what we call Okada. The Okada alone, it can solve Ghana's problem about 20%. Now, the issue here is when Okada is streamlined, yakasa streamliner, John Mahama said, Obia Uchimoto Ghana bia anya kromfo. Obia oya kromfo ni ebehu, and the difference is that Obia Ochi Okada biano, you better register Okada no. That Okada person will have to work with the company, will have to work with the recognized institution. That Okada na enam kwan so or see hu identifications bi ho. I was police to me jina ne busa ne say wo card wen, wo company ben ani omuye adwuma, wo breaking law, must sign o company or some court. That is what John Mahama eka with the Okada introduction. Ayan kwasi afwe ka chese mo Okada for BMW yete ya konko kura maaye. The adjustment and I say streamlining of Okada will change our transportation system. Now this is the trick. Now say obi Okada rider, what the person has to do in Nina say ebia oko technical school na so no beso betu moto na Okada riding company no ebetuma fan as a mechanic ebia okosua mechanics and I say engineering ewo tech and I say okosua engineering ewo KTI okosua engineering ewo Catholic technical school that Okada companies no. So imagine say every region bia your one big company a register Okada for nyina adwuma sha o mase. So that company, no, the moment about say Obichi Okada ewa brong half original, that person automatically belongs to that company. Our unique number, sa person no obo obia, and I say oria wadia. The also yan say wafre the office. No, I can say Okada number 773. Na nipa na ochuno, but we me bag. Meja me bag is so me fa no hanam diko see her. That company will have a tracking device for every Okada. Obia ntumi wiaw, obia so ntumi break law no. That is how you structure the economy. That is how enyansafo echichire man. Mameka bibi nchire mo. It is possible. Jimikasa o bibia nim etese form of nana. These are the things that we are Ghanaian you need to be listening to. This is how you are going to change wabrabo. We need to slow down. Na yentie nyansa na yemfa nchechire Ghana no. That is the only way. Joyce Bawa Muktari on Kasem Bonibia on Twan Trobia enka bibi bonibia MP before na Jandam. All right. Okay. So you go to the me show na say baby bedroom do an episode say be show the mama I uja from the kan okay I go fly am inside forget about this is Jandam yanko enim. And also tia say retirement so eka Mahama policies no ho menya me say we are coming to start on some NDC 360. You are so excited. We will be coming your way with Eden, another show from Loud Silence Media, me and me presenting, and it's got to do with this book. From page 1 to the last page. We are now infuse the book way into NDC new policy na ebano. Now, if what I said, John Mahama did not build hospitals, did not build schools, did not build roads, did not construct air roads, did not build water and all that for nothing. We are going to connect it. Senior Beabong say the NDC has always been and they have always followed the National Development Plan. And the National Development Plan is basically continuation of government policies. And it is in there say Abambia a National Development Plan. I'm coming your way with a new show and it's going to play every Sunday, I think. The NDC 360, on Wednesday, as usual. Andrew Amoshe Bantele, the exceptional presentation. That is how it's supposed to be. But what we will be bringing you is similar to NDC 360, but with a different twist. That is the new journalism that will be happening. So expect Kevin Taylor. Me, myself, I will do the presentation. Big studio. We will show you big pictures. We will do the detailing. it is myself who wear my white shirt, and I'll be back with my white shirt. I'll do the breakdown for every Ghanaian to understand their economy. Now, Mr. P, the show took a twist, another twist, right? Okay, so this guy, see, Maminka said me trouble. Mr. Guys, should I do this now? It's very important. The 24-hour economy, the NPP, they are struggling with the message. They are struggling with it because on said the NPP, their politics has all been slogans. Now, when you introduce something that is so easy to understand, that it becomes complex for them because they are not used to this kind of policies. On say right now the NPP no my idea nyina say John Mahama 24-hour economy in Ghana for what you say dodo. They say obi a pejuma, they say obi a accountability. They say an obi a say John Mahama dey odeba no ebeka obi a wo Ghana. Inte say yanko say no. Now muntie sa akwa we kronfo we ananse ye registration e chi no. Me pese me busa special prosecutor say ya chi na oma EC official bribe na akozi say hwenkwase asembia na oka no Metro TV.
The demand and supply. And you do this based on where we are going. Nations are focusing on artificial intelligence. They are focusing on robotics. They are having smart classrooms, preparing our children, our youth, to embrace the digital space that we find ourselves in. So if former President Mahama is not thinking about how to cash in on the benefits of digitalization, then he should better go and sleep. That is why you guys are even struggling to even explain a concept you yourself have proposed about 24-hour economy. From what I've listened so far, I think you're the only person who came closer to it. From selling watching in the night to providing electricity to farmers, on their farms and all that, to wearing lions and tigers and chimpanzees for exportation. You cannot even explain a simple concept. One concept from your outfit is being given several varied and diverse explanations. It means that you are not even fit to govern. The Fabra himself couldn't explain it. When I heard you explaining it, you made some sense that, it will help us to fully utilize equipment in our factories and all that. That is closer to what maybe he means. But I was expecting you that by now, you guys shall give us a policy document that spells out what you intend to do, than to allow your innocent communicators to go and misrepresent that concept. Then later on, you fire that person from a communication outfit in the Ashanti region. Embarrassing and disgracing somebody who holds a PhD. That's unfair. But
you see how cheap these people are? Well, I saw a D&D professor was a D&D. Kronfo when they to about the Kruma or Koma EC officials bribe. He's so dirty to sit on TV. Some catch us said the MPP. Yene yaso son kwasiafo so bedru ha o. Or try your classroom. He's talking about where we are going. He's talking about focusing on robotics and then smart classrooms and then digital space. Jimmy, Oba smart classroom man we see Ghana. Robotics, even robotics. These people are so foolish, and sometimes we allow these fools, and then they go through our tertiary institutions, and we make this daft idiot teach our children. He does not even understand. He's doing wayside politics. But see, special prosecutor Kronfowe, that's what I was saying. Well, real, no credibility. America or one going to mean the constituency. Or but ni say before. And then NDC cannot policy document. You want policy document? What is Baomia's policy? And these are some of the foolish things they do. Policy document. What is policy document? What is policy document? You want policy document? What is that? So you are focusing on robotics. You are focusing on AI. You are focusing on smart classrooms. Ofui muchi akura unsibi waju so aboa bi ba hwede nim jimi eso wanyini osai man no anko betina na me sanko the 20 minutes bet discuss Baomia's policies digitalization Baomia doesn't understand digitalization na me so new opportunity no anko kan we nyina so this is Baomia's message kwasi ato owi obeka so it is possible we will sit in a classroom and say he is doing what? He is feeding our young people with knowledge. Such a riffraff, such a low life individual. On TSA. And you see the problem with the NPP. Mr. Betuma NPP for 10. No matter say 24-hour economy no. Because they have not allowed themselves to understand wisdom. And on say Obia why not so Jimino on TSA. Because at this point you are supposed to be telling me a policy of Baumia that is bigger than John Mahama's 24-hour economy. Let's say John Mahama and Chechirimu, Baumia policy wahe. Let's say 24-hour economy, Mahama and Tumin Chechirimu, and this in Tumin Chechirimu, Chame Baumia message. So the strategy of the NPP in the Sedebiano, Omo pese Omo man nipebitia says nipebi Jimmy, but naturally Omo no Jimmy, because at this point you have been in government for 8 years. You shouldn't be worried about 24-hour economy, somebody's policy. You should be worried about your policies that will convince the people. Why are you not selling your policy? Why are you not selling your unique policy that is better than 24 hours? But because they know they don't have a policy, the agenda is that go and destroy what somebody is building, Ghana for are accepting. That is their problem. That is the strategy. And also when you are coming close to it, so he knows that it is good. Also, baby, and you know you are the only person who has come close. So if you know he has come close, then it means you know what 24-hour economy is. Unless you want to tell me it does not exist. So what's this TV so and what discussion. That's what who say he has come close to 24-hour economy explanation. Then it means you know what 24-hour economy is. You are foolish. You are not supposed to teach. Psychologically, you are not ripe enough for you to even be an MP because you basically exposed yourself on live TV. What see? Nipana Oto channel. He came close in letting people know say the 24-hour economy say in a tier. So then it means you know. Abroni beye energy miss news and eyawo mom pegane ye mo Jimmy. I thought you were going to say what you said here never exists. It's a lie. There's nothing like 24-hour economy. But you accepted say he came close. So that it means the 24-hour economy is real. And you people are foolishly deciding not to understand. Oh, see be MPP 40. Jimmy MPP 4 naturally. Some of them are foolish. They don't want this country well. And you're almost selfish interest. Pin brain. Where your MP? They don't remember Okrum. Now, Jimmy Force. Now, it is interesting, say. And now, Aqua 24-hour economy, digitization. My mention BB. Now, say, me say MP before a show some ATM. Say, see, the Baomia diaba digitization and the Oko ATM. Me see in Ghana all the way back in 2014. Under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama, banks were transferring money. People could transfer money from their Momo to banks. People could transfer money from their bank accounts to their Momo. 2014. All the way in 2014. And they were not like small banks. These are banks Ghana, Obia recognizing Omunyina, and John Mahama. So what is this thing about digitization? It has been solved. Adia John Mahama 12, 15 years ago. No, I think Jimmy Four-Way are making it. This is all the way in 2014. Listen to this. This is, I don't want to go far. I'm sure Adia Bako. EcoBank.
Now to banking, and EcoBank Ghana has launched a new mobile banking app to allow customers open virtual bank accounts. The new banking app, EcoBank Digital, leverages the power of technology to deliver instant, convenient and cost-effective solutions to its customers. EcoBank Digital is an instant and convenient way of banking via mobile phone. It allows customers to link their accounts to their mobile money wallets and perform cross transactions in 33 countries. The EcoBank mobile app is designed to make banking easier and accessible to customers.
EcoBank, we've created a platform that allow all the other operators to collaborate so that we can co-create value and we can
adding it will reduce the risk of moving huge sums of money across borders. Country Director for EcoBank, Dan Saki, reiterated the bank's commitment to support the economy.
Given the transformation that this will bring to both individuals and businesses across the country, the impact on the Ghanaian economy cannot be overemphasized. We now have possibilities and opportunities to serve you better across the nation and to ultimately deepen financial inclusion. We at EcoBank have recognized this and are committed to putting the power of banking at your fingertips.
Finance Minister Seth Tekbe lauded EcoBank for the initiative, adding a more collaborative effort with government will help boost the economy.
What we see are opportunities in the services sector that needs to be developed, which will then lead to a more diversified economy, even whilst we pursue policies that will lead to growth of the agricultural sector as well as agribusiness.
EcoBank is confident the new EcoBank Digital will open up financial services to the unbanked while serving existing customers.
Providing solutions that are relevant to their lives.
And the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, Kweku Sechi Ado, has unlaid fears at a forum to commemorate the 5-year anniversary of the chamber. He said the industry, if effectively managed, can absorb a substantial number of unemployed persons.
Ghana's telecommunications industry has witnessed a tremendous growth, generating 35 billion cedis in 2015 from 400 million cedis in 2011. In the first half of 2016 alone, it has generated 30 billion cedis. The industry directly employs about 6,200 people, while it indirectly employs about 1.6 million people. The Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, as part of its 5-year anniversary, organized a Thought Leadership Forum to engage industry stakeholders on the impact of telecommunication on their sectors.
Today, we will say that for information and farmer needs, which is basically tech support, it's just one-to-one because it has the device, the mobile phone.
The good thing about this is that I don't have to read one law and read the other. I don't have to read one case and read the other. If I'm doing a search on the principles of consideration under Ghana law, I just sit behind the machine, call all of Ghana law database and type consideration. And in 2 seconds, every case that uses the word consideration is up on my screen.
Though the industry has witnessed growth, the depreciation of the cedi threatens its operations. Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, Kweku Sechi Ado, allayed fears technological advancement in the industry would lead to loss of jobs.
They can become entrepreneurs. They can do things on their phone. You can reach your staff. You can video conference. You can WhatsApp conference. So I don't see jobs being taken away. I see jobs multiply.
The industry can.
These people are all in Ghana. Kweku Sechi Ado and Oni Akufo-Addo mo nam NCA or so and Odim Kwasi Asem. Uhu is Ankuma. When did we as a country time ana a data bank any a Eco Bank mo introduce a digital or virtual banking 2014? How was it possible? It was possible because the country had been set up. The fiber optic cable had been laid around the nation. Internet connectivity was all over the nation. The communication people were speaking. Sankuma was talking about just a call or a hit on the keypad, and that he can call all Ghana law database. He can enter. 2014, they could enter Ghana law database from their homes. These fools turned around to sit on TV to tell you, say, John Mahama nye montuma ayede apacheno. Montuma ayede achachano enya apachefo sorry. Montuma achachafo sorry. Montuma governo. Achachane apachefo sorry. Montuma agoveno. Montoma chichide no. Ene sa jimi no di nechi no. These people know the truth. These people, Sankuma, Kweku Sechiado, all the people in our media circle, they know the truth. It was a whole coup against the NDC government. And in the almost had twisted say the digitalization by. But today, call Kweku Sechiado and ask him, in 2014, did we have virtual banking? Were people sending money through their Momo to their bank accounts and from their bank accounts to their Momo? Was it here in Ghana? Did you actually go to an event applauding the government, the introduction and what they have added to a Ghana digitalization sector? These people are all living in Ghana today. Also, they are our problem. The problem with Ghana, there are so many bad people in Ghana. Also, they have brought us here. 2014, now people were doing virtual banking. And the OTSM media tem kwasiafo monka no kora na Ghana mebunu na omoba no ehu panyini a wagimi ene panyini onim nyansa amoso monte ase mo hyehye nkwasia be chi ne nkwasia si utechi ene nkwasia titles da mudi mmoasam o Ghana. Why should we be having digitalization conversation today whilst it has existed over 15 years? Whilst a government knew that they say a OBS database in 2014, all the way 2014, now Sankuma said he could access the Ghana law database. How did he access it? Why do we do this to ourselves? I didn't hear Jimmy sir. Then the member to say, and you're sorry. Now you can't such a penny for the Biomo Jimmy. I must want to see it. Mosia, Omono Moshe, Omosha, and Dimatam, Namu Jimmy. This is the reality on the ground. Magofa motia we abesimu so and Jimmy we din echi ye kan dia be Ghana na mo ye tribal foolish jandam politics. Aden Ghana na ebi mu dia. Ghana na ebi mu dia. Aden na mo Jimmy sa mo mpanifo ni bi. Na hwa de mo just say refi. Ye be kai o mu de bia. Now there's something happening. Matisse say oko eye this one is gone. Okay. On me explaining a year John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy. John Mahama too has spoken on flat rates. Flat rates ewo ede your port. On said John Mahama can flat rate in wasem na Mahamudu Baomi amso abeka eye flat rate in wasem. Now there's a difference between John Dramani Mahama flat rate no any the MPP for eka wasem. Now let me break it down quickly. John Mahama adikudia also person your port is simple. Now, what then says bar. Now, they are going to set up a dynamic banks any idea to rather deal with importers. No. Now, so you importer. Now say ebia or bank be now nyomu deali e say bank for swame. The importers. And our bank for abusukan the spare parts the importers are. What happens then say and a John Mahama idea na odebano or saying. Sorry, John Mahama the fixed rate. Sorry. Thank you, team. John Mahama is introducing what we call fixed rates. And a MPP Baumia say omo introduce be a friend flat rates. Now my mention difference na me hu mention omo mienu de we Jimmy. John Mahama fixed rate no say net here. Into right now no de okwakofa aba no you'll be charged. Now, you have to understand the say, Obia okra tomatoes, any Obia okra engines, omo capital nyepe. Obia okra ayedien kuraba, any Obia okra ayedien car, ediba Ghana. Omo mienu, the difference in their investment, any capital, no, it is wide. Financially, one is obviously going to be mightier than the other. Now, because John Mahama Ohuni say Ghana, the economy, no, we all have to treat every single businessman the same, so that at the end of the day, some businessmen will not take advantage of the system, no. So na sa uye importer of engines. Na sa fa 20 footer and 40 footer bar. Now, what he's saying in a say, the fixed rate, no, ni say, there are going to be some banks they will deal with importers. Now, into we are importer, and now okra engine, swami, kokumpe, busio kind. na sa bank na John Bahama bebie specifically for these people no what it will do no say ansa na obekra onyoma ba no sa bank no ne na tenase uni omedi nkomo say nyoma na okokra ba no nyoma no eye bia 200 million now nyoma na okra no e wo say uyi nyoma no so 50 million now nyoma na obey 50 million sa sika no de ubenya. Now the issue here is because you do not or you cannot predict the future how things will change when it comes to the rates in the currency and all that, you know. Bank no be masa bank ni to me say me ko kra me nyoma na me de bedu temapota e wo say o say me 20 million 40 million say John Mahama fixed rate ni say sa rate ni de obetuma yi nyoma no but the difference is that because bank na be mu no demurrage entumi enye de enche nyoma no because say obana sa ube yi nyoma na sa ube yi nyoma ni 20 million na sa nyoma ni sa tena de pot another 2 weeks na ebia obanka odi ni deal no in kitaho no enhyera nkoyi a you end up paying another 20 million to clear your goods. In John Mahama say the banks will come as a cushion. So what is going to happen? And they say okra nyoma na when the banks ne di nkomo onyoma ni bedru porta na banks no acclear onyoma no so the rates are there already. Obi also to 20 million, obi to 20 million, obi also to 10 million, obi to 10 million, but what will make it easy because una unim nyoma okra and how much you can take out from the pot inti ebema nyoma na bedru no sa demurrage no enema den edwadifo omoboka demurrage no ebeto container so a one hwe ni ya wo capital anase wo dwetre na da ho no demurrage be hye no every say wedding kan di sika krasa anyoma no de John Mahama air try so obe preventing ne say nyoma ni bedru a immediately na bank na edi aginemu na bank na age not like go warehouse because you have a relationship with the bank because you are doing business with the bank then you can go outside the port and negotiate with the bank how to clear the goods from the banks the bank port. Into John Mahama is trying to take that burden. He's trying to take the weight na unexpected loss and our cost na ebeda also because ebia your bank they have to give you a loan to come and clear the goods almost delay 2 weeks 3 weeks 4 weeks but in this case the fixed rate John Mahama say answer on your kra en free eposona esi posoba no unim say onyoma no endi 24 hours e work tema port nyoma no drua. There is a bank that will be there. It will be the brokerage. They will be there. To set the agency to clear your goods for you. Send a beya demurrage income. So this is as simple. So obia okra tomatoes no onim no ho sika and okra tomatoes. Ya nkasa okra tomatoes inti o de 40 fita container bedru a eye tomatoes inti obi de eye engine bar sa nipa no no betua pe. No. Eye wait any de obekra ba no eho bo na obetua. But what John Mahama is eliminating yakase eliminator adia John Mahama eye free ho no ne say sa demurrage no na eku eye de so amefo na eku aboso kanfo obi a obekra nyoma bia o ni sika da ho so because makra engine free Japan ba enitrim no onim sika odi akra nyoma no na onim sika sebio edawa odi be clear inti se nyoma ni bedru airport na se ontumi clear because of lapses bi because the bank oni omu deal the bank no entumi issue loan man ntama then na nipa no every day na all in care lost inti ho na be se boga bi akra nyoma 50 million but at the end of 2 weeks na also go to 80 million John Mahama say 30 million no sa unnecessary cost no or the bi be friend fixed rate it will not happen again. Anything of course swami or catch a swami for say omu hia bank or catch a kokompe for mu hia bank. So now there will be a bank specifically to do that job. Into that loss na ayana mu for importers mu inki no John Mahama or the fixed rate policy no or the be yi sa demurrage no send a be am contain bar or kotua o bank ni betua on be yi amount. All that you do is deal with your bank. Into get your bank is over 2 weeks no you and the bank, you don't have any extra cost to be paying at the port. Now yatia and a Baumia any MPP for say oh John Mahama said or the fixed rate ba almost be a friend flat rate ba. Now flat rate na say Mumianko the General Secretary Pentium 2 of the NPP or say or church flat rate Mumianko no.
Say on some one ba your problems your or maybe anyone betting one day solve problems here. And I know many young to me and that. Yes, she said, no idea how person would debate. But in that, I'm about 2025. I dare was she and say, almost say, your import duty ɛho nsɛnsɛm edu baabi ɛkofo adaban eyi ɛtete import duty so ɛwɔ Ghana mama for budget no so ɛnɛ IMF na ɔkyerɛ nti na import duty akɔso bi ɔsi bi film na ye film no ɛsɛ yɛ hyehyɛ bi a ye papa me ye maame mo mo kra no ma banka ka asante mante mo mo kosa ho kye no bi ɛne sɛ efe bi flat rate system
the oil taxes flat rate no import duty so flat
rate and say and now we go crack container be a 20-footer container ba say a yes spare parts the gumo say a year a moon the gumo say entire the gumo say if you know man the gumo a one a be a different or say no it's me boama won't me planning examine boa in the next MPP administration 2025 no say we 20-footer container de ba you said 20-footer container be a 20,000 and one war.
All right. Send the woman.
Send the woman. Send the woman. When you say 20-footer container, the bossy in there, Uchia. 40-footer container, bossy in Uchia. Jennifer Wama, it's my ma. Send you, Obi or fan of my friend, which is agent to me, Bobo Biagel.
Ain't it a MPP for say, or would be a very flat rate, ba. Now, flat rate, no. Pentium 2 Necon, or this will be crack crabba. That's a 20-footer container. Na a crabba 20 ne gum, crabba 30 ne gum. Na so be so ekra a car engines if Japan. Na a car engines 300 ne guma. Because nina a container a 20 feet at omina betu ya pek of omo Jimmy. En kofo we omo dada omo Jimmy. Omo nimunyansa. Show. She de Mahama de na mi chechire mu chire ono. Omo de omo se omo ba. Se yakasa wo de 40 feet ba. It does not matter what is in the container. As far as it is 40 feet, into Obia, or no one is sikabi, or crab buta, 40 feet, buta, 40 feet, buta bakuya 1 city, or crab a W buta the boy and say 35 Ghana, or crab buta, so be crab buta, 40 feet container, na so be crab Toyota Hayes, and I say a year Lexus, 17,000 pieces of air spare parts, a good a year 40 ma. The odi buta ne ba no one Lexus ni betua the same thing because container no eni nyina 40 feet we momo Jimmy we momo nimunyansa. Then it is even going to encourage people disclosing different items at the port, because now they are looking at just bring a container, fill it up with anything and fall within a category. It is obi beso bu abina or better 20-footer container 3 Ningina engine spare parts. Now obiso ebeboka if we say now the way they are going to beat the system and say instead of better 40-footer container no or better 20 miensa, because 20 miensa no at the end of the day only obiso wakra kraba 20 30 epe. How you are basically going to kill industries. You are going to kill some people in the system. You are going to kill businesses. You know the funny thing? Now some go kra we nyina bedura. Na say sebio omo enye sika enyi container na demorage achi omo. Hwe omo Jimmy. John Mahama dia oye ne say problem no be one any demorage no. Now you need to create an avenue for that demorage to disappear. When that demorage disappears, every importer can pay for their container. So when you come, whatever is in the container, it is valued before you are paid. You pay. That's how it happens all over the world. Why are you going to tell me, say, you are going to weigh all containers into, say, no be the Kuraba 20,000, no be the Lexus, Tice 200,000, Nina good 20 ma. They are going to pay the same thing at the port. Are you stupid? This is basically cheap politics. Omwe Jimmy, and it's the Bianca for say, I am Munyabutre, Munte John Mahama. This is John Mahama trying to break down a fixed rate at the port.
What do you mean by Utia freight ewo container be $3,000? Oba shipping line no or the agent or her na waje krata no. Or say just a Utia and sana or the krata amao. Entisa ewo Lome. Entisa ewo Nigeria. Other na Ghana kwa utimitia container back shipping line by 24,000 cedis. And to assume, and to just say, no more trase, near Titit Sat one or so, send a bear moso mohon a betomo. Na and she share Yadeba meka wokumase, and they say, Yebenya companies be na omone banks na yejuma enti se onim se wonyoma eba ubekwa akon hu omo normal bo bosia sa bosia no di bechia aban to ni gapo ha ni eto bia ewo ho na yeyi wo container si ya na omo yi e de akoto terminal woni aban ni asem bia wo container dru ya na omo tua eho ka na omo apagya wo container akosi ho na also woni omo se bosom miensa e na woni omo asan a bosom miensa no ahwe osika emre bia obenye sika ni bia se bosom ba ko se na wotwe menu no akotua no afa wo container na ode wade ekọ.
You see, so simple. And Aban John Mahama say, opese Aban etwe ne ho free one ankrankro mu ye omadwuma sika semu sene be ya at least the more regional and sa rate rebe no it will be cleared. Share difference we here mamenchro bibi machira mo say MPP for mo Jimmy Mahmoud Bawumia onim nyansa bia oni policy bia oni any message me see 24-hour economy any the other things that John Mahama can mamenchro ade me be bo Mahmoud Bawumia nkasa ne explanation to the flat rate ne tie makacham se we mu no mumienya abotre na yentie no kure ene na betuma sesa Ghana wo mutie Jimmy we a muntie Mahmoud Bawumia after Pentium 2 kura say case no yama Bawumia na nkasa chance na o explaining edey ono an flat rate ne tie.
That pricing in dollars at the port, it then reflects in the rest of the country. So if we believe in our currency, then let us price in cities at a flat rate at the port. Let's price. So if a spare parts dealer is bringing in spare parts, I want flat rates so that the 40-footer container, you know that, okay, 40-footer is 20,000 cedis, and that is the flat rate. 20-footer is 10,000 cedis. So no matter when the container arrives, you know what the price is. It's very easy to comply with. It's rice, you know what it is. It's poultry, you know exactly what the flat rate is in cities. And so, because if we keep pricing according to the dollar, there's an inflationary component of it because the trader, when he's going to the market, he or she will increase the price to make up for the duties they had to pay because there is no predictability. And not only are they increasing the price for today's duty, they'll start thinking, oh, if I finish selling and I'm going back, maybe it will change again. And then they'll increase some more. And so there's this inflationary bias that is introduced if we don't bring predictability to the duty regime. And that's why I want us to do a flat rate in cities and bring predictability to the import duty regime. The next reform I want to bring about.
So, wait about me an explanation. The explanation is foolish. Now, from his own words, the Okanechre say, right now as we speak, they are pricing the fees at the port. It is in dollars. We are going to do it in cities. Why are they doing it in dollars now? He's actually confirming, say, when you go to our port, everything is charged in dollars. Because if it's not so, because majority of these importers were saying that they are being priced in dollars to convert into cities. Now you are standing there and saying that we are going to do it in cities, meaning you are confirming, say, what the importers were saying was right. And that when you go to Ghana port, they are being charged in dollars. And this is a guy who says he's still in government. He still is there, is potent enough to make decisions. Why is he not insisting, say, right now, you're flat rate, no? He knows he's lying to you. Or just abosho come for the Jimmy because in Mrebino, Omodi abosho come for a campaign. Because in Mrebino, swame for NTA Nyansa and Omuti and Kwasia for and the Omojumegu into they are back again. And the strategy now is change the wording and let them think that I'm intelligent. You Bawumia, Amanfoka said they are charging people at the port in dollars. Also, they were lying. But you are telling people that you are going to make sure it is done in cities. What is making you say it is going to be done in cities? Because it's been done in dollars. And your explanation to this flat rate thing, it does not make any sense. into obi okofa buta and obi okofa eye jewelry obi okofa eye car parts no omo nyina the 20-footer container bar because it's flat rate omo nyina be in pay. Are you crazy? There is a value on every product you buy. That is why even when you go to the commerce world, there are companies that are seen as Club 100 companies, multi-billion-dollar companies, because the kind of things that they control or run or basically deal in are expensive valuables. That is why you cannot just buy anything on the market. Every single thing on the market comes with its own value and its own tax. So I could watch a designer shop in the United States. So I could watch some mere mall. The taxes are different. And I'm not saying the taxes on state by state. I'm talking about the value of that product. Because every product be a value. So you want to put the Kuraba value on the same as Lexus parts. Inti obeso chem se Kuraba and Lexus parts because they are all in one container or 20-footer container. They all have to go through a Temaport being cleared at the same amount. Are you foolish? How do you generate money? How do you generate revenue as a nation? How do you generate revenue? And this is a guy who says he's an economist. Mahamadu Bawumia is not an economist though. Bawumia is an imposter. One day I will take my time and read Bawumia's thesis to you. Bawumia did not study economics as economics. So Bawumia studied the peripheries of economics on an anamho. Bawumia does not know what he's talking about. There is no knowledge. John Mahama somehow catch me important there. Between Mahama and Bawumia, I will take the Mahama option. The mortgage is gone. I can deal with an external bank that specifically deals in that. Me crab in your 40-footer. I know say I don't have the hustle. Me got my port to okra. All that I'm waiting for is that the bank will call me, say they have cleared the goods, it's at the airport. I will take my document and go to the bank and say, company, right now, how do we negotiate this? I'll say, okay, where they are buying, what you are going to do is we are going to give you 3 months to make sure you pay this into Onyamano for half a quarter. And as I said, to the end of 1 month or so. That is how you build a nation. So you take the burden of the government. Now, Ankasa, a corruption, a cost what Temaport, Nina Subicha. Corruption, because of Temaport, it's all about demurrages. That's all. And yet people waiting and keeping people's container to make money. And one is what Temaport. If you're able to take that out, nobody can steal from Ghana at the Temaport. Because the companies are clear goods of the importers. The companies are dealing directly with the banks, paying. They are paying electronically. So nobody's going to come to Temaport with money in a bag and say, or the Nibubua 20,000. No. Now you get rid of corruption. Into the John Mahama a fixed rate is the best for Ghana now. All right. Now there's something I need to tell you about. Shadiebi. Oh, say and the Matisse, I didn't find the video of the Frema Opare one, but I think I can go around it and then deal with too many things to talk about today. Now, Okwa Ashanti memua obawun se yese mba bia sori se omo pe napo ejimi dodo omo pe Frema Opare. Now, there's something happening in Ghana. The amount of money a Frema Opare area and the way she's splashing money around, you know, we should sit and analyze. Sibia MPP are buying wemu eye Nkofua Ekufuado are former appointees from the Jubilee House all the way to cabinet ministers. The way and the to Busa Brian the champion say, yes, say Ofa Kotikwanso area Ghana Japade or see Okuja to Blakwa at the documents bar me were dying ewo East Legon me hotel Akosombo me the becheno. They see everybody say obi Jimmy. Yes, say Obo Krono, O dying a Wakosombo any hotel O dying what East Legon there. Who cares? But you see, they don't respect you people. Intendo Busa Brand the champion say, Okuja to Ablakwa say, was sao company near friend at the Rock City. No, they basically are making losses. The documents are showing. Come and prove to Ghanaians and say you did not make losses. You have a board, you can make a statement, you can produce documents, or say one country Samuel Okuja to say Otumi then the document will prove ya memman dying. Now who you Brand the champion? Who are free? This statement, if it had been made by the NDC person, a minister, and Kende, and Kayena, and Kahim Fubi, Ebeka said, Yomabodam, Omeka said, Yomabodam. And this is the impunity the pure display of disrespect in the faces of Ghanaians. Because right now, no, in Kofo we see a Jimmy, because the money that we have allowed ourselves, they see say a Jimmy, they can say anything and walk. Now, one particular person, a Frema Opare. So do we need to form the way this woman is dishing out money? You ask yourself, now Frema Opare, on the salary is saying, how much does she make in a year or annually? How much does she make? And the money that she's dishing out, or in the name say she wants to be vice president, or in the name say she wants some people to basically make her a running mate. You question how these people made these monies. You ask yourself, are you free? Frema Opare for the past 7 years, if we put all their salaries together, Frema Opare nisika pa saying for Frema Opare to go out. To go out there, dishing out money. Now, I want to, you better a whole story on this, but I want to show you this. Share. This is Frema Opare 1. Way back April 3rd, Ashanti region, Racecourse Market Fire, Chief of Staff donate 800,000 for reconstruction. Yasu Kumasi Racecourse, Eja Toho. Frema Opare Ghana titiskan 8 billion. Say Omonje Enfanye reconstruction. Frema Opare is a civil servant too. She works as any person in Ghana. Now she's able to pick almost 10 billion to say Monje Namunfa renovate Racecourse. Where is she getting all these monies from? Now sometimes you need to ask yourself, say, Sa sika we no, ayana omunya no wen. That's why sometimes we will say, now amount for how much are they paid? How much money do they have sitting? Did she actually take this money from her personal accounts? Was it a government money? Is it money that she can account for? How did she make 800,000 Ghana to go just dish it out and say, Mediama race course for Munji 800,000? And the reason why I'm asking this is because this woman has been doing this consistently. And the reason why I'm asking this is this woman is now in government and working. And so we need to be questioning people at this point who are being paid by the taxpayer, how much they make and how much, where they are getting their wealth from. $25 million. This woman goes around and she's dishing out money. Every and I say because this was just the 3rd of April. Now Frema Opare had the share out 200,000 Frema Opare to Asanteman Queen Mothers. Oma Asanteman Queen Mothers 200,000. 2 billion. Now you ask yourself, say na mami we sika we otintam no boom boom de chicha no sika no every Frema Opare monthly you trying to saying how much does she pay as in taxes, and where is she getting all these monies and throwing them out just like gifts? In a space of maybe a month, Frema Opare is spending close to 1 billion Ghana. 1 million Ghana. So we are asking, say, how much is she paid? How much does she make? Why are we not asking where this monies are coming from? If you are running personal accounts, and I said the auditor, accountant general, a church check mano, and I a Bank of Ghana, where does she get all these monies from? Into yes, I we no afei na asante for mano atiom ho gudwom saden omo pese Frema Opare ebe running mate, all because Frema Opare ewia Ghana for sika ena wabecheche ama de emma bi wa asanteman kuro no edwanim ena omo sese sia de ye mpe napo ejimi ye pe de obokro no kese na omedi enim. So sometimes you ask yourself, say are these in penifo de kase omo ba fight corruption na are these the people we are saying say omo buy say omo na omo be protect the public purse into uko Kumasi? This is what she's doing. And this monies I've showed you, this 1 million Ghana cedis, this is just April, make much other ones.
For be a was Santenia for Mantam Numu June Pan Sankabeya MPP Amanyoko running mate in a day. One muni or bar or more GDA passes or buy a running mate a babwa wong Kunim dear to me, I one more a dear Adam TV in the wong Edin Comway.
Efiri bra etu ahene ne esi ahene a ewo MPP amanyukuo no mu womko opunachi ekoto aba edema mampani abediachi Dr. Alhaji Mamad Bawumia se omutu franka ema MPP amanyukuo no ewo afimpinu ne aduonu nan abatuo no mu no womugusu a epem so ayi frankatuni abediachiri eno na aka ho bi ama dwadifo ma emprempre omo Asante mantemu ene buru mantenu esusu di ama ekuyi se ebeya anka omo embo oba edin se frankatuni abediachiri emfama MPP amanyukuo no
se NDC fo ayi oba MPP fo nso ehia oba yepe oba wo free Asante memu a oba wo watima ma adwadifo oba wo watima ma ema oba wo watima ma anuanom oba bia sori waka wabo adwadifo ma sabe ye kasa ye ka ebro adwene ne ntiase so sa ma wo mu bi ane pese wo mu yi wo mo oba wo wabadaye oba wo betie yesu frɛ oba ye kɔ nanim a betimi akɔ na wo mu adwadifo ma ni entimi yɛmfa yɛ ntuma pɛn fra just I say kokro motiwe si anyi oba ma yɛn ya tu abane ma NPP da ene be kwa koto ma de wo yi oba no na oba ne ba oba betie esu frɛ ye wonimdie e ma bi wonimdie o ye wonimdie edwom a ye we adwa ye de no aye profit and loss enso so enwa ya no yetumi hu se ye wonimdie ya ma me che wa akura titiru hwe oba besia wotumi ati dwam a ama ma ana nkura anyanyim na twam MPP de ade aye pe e ba 2 years ni ye de to Obama obi ado ye kira MPP anem etine ye sense afi omo ye woba obetumi asu etie ya hawo ene ye sufre ne ya dadwene so aye ne dadwene ya video o ma mo ba ma de a me NDC kwa me to Obama ne da me to Obama ne da na me kokro moti we di afi we di yenya oba yenya sesaye mema ne ye ba yenya hwe ye ntwataw yenya mema yenya oba
wochirem se ohwe emma modimbo a womo ebon wo mampani na nadankwa akufo abamboya na ekire se emma enso betimi ababaye mampani abedi akire amansan chiam kwadwo bimreku amanbo Asante mantemu
problem ni na wo ho no yo ye ma amenum o ye ma amenum embesiriwa impenifo yetia esi we mu de omo nko school da we mu de nipa bi na edada omo we mu de nipa bi na ka atsam bi to omo tirimom koto nkwase aba da bi o de bia me ka kire bo ha nipa bi wo Ghana we have to leave them behind and move. Entiana de bi obi betina TV so say oh Ghana for there a lack of education so boy there's nothing like lack of education. The people omoto nkwase aba no omo ni da ho no omoto nkwase aba on maamefo edwadifo nyoma mu yedin a omo no omo bre yete akase nyina ena edwadifo ena omo beto omo they don't care some of them inform ho ono no ni situation sisi ano se sika ne hyekura na ot MPP ma ope and the frame up area 800,000 to 1 million abecha momo inti yemma oba so embe contest ene Bawumia enye Bawumia running mate inti frame up area no ena omo hia no we mu no without due respect de omo bedi nkwa na hia omo enye wo na wote wo na wo dwene Ghana mpumtuo ho Ghana enkoi enim se enkon kan na emma obia ho ha they don't care about those things so and it de biam ka chem say e betena ha me I can tell you something me nti ha say obi a we jimi with all due respect onye na adwene say obey na adwene ye aboa Ghana me I don't care about those people I care about people who care about their future. And don't underestimate what I'm about to say. Whether you like it or not, MPP and NDC, they are big political parties. They have followers. So now, remember what I say, there was some group people we need to be speaking to everybody. The why na adwene say, opese onya emwano na wafano ho adwene pa na onya sa amwano because so wotie ye ma menum Amwa Asante dwom na utie de firi oma no ba it is not about omumpomdin o it is not about sewia na eguo na epro no it is not about edien afare na eguo no sebio ya maami omugye we dodo no yare wo mo ho yare bo mo a na wotwi bi ebe yie but they don't care about that o they only care say yes MPP bi wo ho ye di akire Into tie omano asema. It is not about omumpomuden, omabrabo ebekoso, omudwetra enhye, omumba ombenya baby agina, oman galam say na esubetwama santema asase agina ho. De ehi omone se MPP bekoso. So it is not about intimikacho say nipa kuoni bi Ghana, they don't care about the betterment of this country. Yawon kofu bi okrom ha, they don't really care about Ghana say Ghana bekoso. As far as say omo die ebeye ye no eno nko na hi omo eno jama ka Ghana for say let us forge forward, let us leave those people who don't care omo amoye selfish no, let us leave them behind. Me, I am not here to convince anybody say what am MPP inti hwasetrim na men tutu ano na men churchill that I am here to talk to reasonable people. Obi onim nyansa ne obi a otena se dwene ohwe brabo mu enra na ohwe brabo mu nne. So I am not here because mami fo ya sebi omo kasa yi omo nyina chen me omo nyini chen me omo nyina betuma awo me omo nyina so nsem omo ka no obi tumi say eye de edwuma mu di no eye de profit and loss. They know. And in China, because Uko Ghana baby, a lack of education. It is not lack of education. A deliberate. TMA. There's nothing like lack of education. Omomoto Obama MPP. Saoka sa na unim Ghana politics. Nipa dodo omoto Obama MPP. Sebi otitiri wa Ashanti memu no omoni da ho. They are not foolish. They are not stupid. They know what they are doing because adebi debi mutimu say ye die anya ye nia ekronimbo. It does not matter the obeka kire no, the kind of policies obe introduce kire no, nyoma beba ne ho ato no, obetuma sisewia, obetuma kejetia, emba omoka say kejetia no omugina, obetuma sisewia, obetuma kumewu, obetuma mamponsio, obetuma ye kwan, obetuma ye airport, obetuma si chip compound, e-blocks. They don't care, they don't want to believe, they don't want to understand. Eye adebia ye dia wo mo. Eye adebia omumu bi no e dia to omutrim. Say sebio ejanan ne edi na wutu afokrase antwen ho a ye de pese edi ejanan no. So I don't sit here to say there are some people in Ghana me pese me change your madwene. No, de wajimi de oya na adwene se obadwene obanyansafo betena se ahwe na brabom ahwe ono ankasa na independently de air cost one brabom ebeboa no eno. So everything boils down to tribal politics. Because mami fo say man ti se obi ma reason bia adikudientia MPP nyi oba na obadaye oba but omantumi amami reason bia ni nyina ne say MPP udi koyi oba bonsam koyi oba kromfo ye beto ama ho. Now you get it. Now in their conversation or in their statement, you could see say a competition between NDC and MPP Emma Omo where embrewa imbesiwa sebi ododo no enyo menopause sebi ododo no sebi omo ye adwuma denden busa ho se na adwuma no omo ye no omo pemfa so na so omo pemfa so. They don't care. Busa ho, do they care about the profits they make? They don't care. That is why 2024 election is very important because ye nipa dodo bi Ghana they have decided to choose abaya enye. Your uncle for Ghana, imagine say they will choose bad. They will choose bad leadership. They will choose NPP. They don't care. Baby a chronicle. In this Ghana. You are not supposed to be like those people. Because uncle for you cannot change them. And those people, bad decisions in them are bre. On say and the injuma bebregu because ebi a woto ma NDC but nipa na o take that bad decision na and the or down what bad decision mu bre no emfa no ho no wona sesi a wo bre wona woni mu guase wona ende o ton wo dan wona ende wo yire eja wo wona ende ya pam wo free banking sector wona ende wo dwetre ahye. They don't care. Some of our people are like robots. And you see the funny thing, San nipa say no every day they vote because omono vote at the second has match. Anytime catch a Ghana ni be say you don't have to mess out 2024 elections. Every single vote it will cancel a foolish vote. So then you have done your part. So we are Ghana ni na se opese obuoma Ghana koswa also say one vote no the wise vote for the NDC no it will cancel one foolish MPP vote into majority of yani enim nyansa no a ye pe Ghana ye no say nyina make sure say one vote ni bekwa it will cancel a lot of foolish votes because nipa dodo a hu omo sa no kasa sa no they don't miss voting day ada ye to aba no omo sori anopa de omo kan say monko to aba o na wonafo ni tugum it is not about the development abena it is a fight between a Kobe, Nipebi, and saying Ghana. It is not a developmental idea. Into Nipadudu say and they have thousands and millions. They don't care about Ghana and Kanye. They don't care about the dollar rate. They don't care about schools MBA. They don't care about hospitals INC. They don't care about insu. They don't care about yare bonko. They don't care about corruption. They don't care about They only care about say MPP winning against Ghana for. So Osarianopa election day 7 December. Oko incredible biswa titru akamemu Ashanti memua. Obetes obi ebie no. Mona monkoto abo muti haye de monkoto aba yatesa wonafo ni tugum. In their head, it is a battle between Ashanti 4 and Yawanafo. It is not about development. It is not about the Nipana or Kotuamano, the Obeyamano. As far as what Twetia NDC, NDC win, that is all. Until Nipa Kubo Ghana, they want the destruction of this country. They don't care. Yet to be to a for 4 years, Oba Konobi Dangusha party shirt. Adaya, a yen de say. The MPP number power because the nipa bi ono ton ade odwom no oyanhunani into o hyehyetin manan ne ya meken na dwuma egu. That is the mentality of some of us and nitina ende yese oba Ghana eye den omo a ehia omo pa e wo Ghana ende oba Ghana eye Asante memu ohia buburo because ye mududu na Asante fo no mududu no ton kwasiaba. They don't care about them, they are themselves. Internal Media, the number of multi-dimensional poor persons is highest in the Ashanti region with 959,000. 1 million and over people in the Ashanti region. Omuna ehia omu boburo Ghana. Into obi antumi ntina santime mu ka say siremufo ehia omu. Ene ye wesika chen siremufo ye di ye kire siremufo. That means say siremufo na to eye asantefo so a and the else siremufo you boost them for say omono they can build something for themselves. I'll see a GD say for with all the deficiencies they have up there. I'm talking about weather. I'm talking about how the economic growth Andrew how a resource for the nation Andrew they have been able to suppress poverty now. Then it means to say enise akania na sabio asantini bia to be the yes, see, and the mo ehiamo, monenam kuro mu nyina sa mo nyina mo yare. Ehiamo sem pro. Ya ka se, ya frɛ bibi, mameka bro from church, I'm say multi-dimensional poor persons. Yes, see, omo ehiamo adokuro mo. Now ko enima, I say highest in Ashanti region. Nipa saying nipa almost 1 million. The omni beto aduane edi ebi ni ho enso sa nipa we almost over 1 million no ukobusa na osemetoma MPP. That means he said na adwene no without due research omumu bi ni enye adwuma. So as a nation we need to move on and leave such people behind. Iti we enyam na mekofa ba yo you see sa gold na gugugu nkonfo sa ni nyina ye fake sika bia ni ye spray sana chow ni ade gold sisi so etatare yensa ho ni ade a ye de nam ebo seri nyina sana shotanga kapre ni nyina ya lomi asantefo bre asantefo ho chire omo asantefo mu bi bre omo yese slaves enjanka omo yese de omo yese say omo ho chire omo enchire enso omo nka ehye omo ho omo dwuma gu. Banks are Ashanti region. A bank be anywhere $10,000 a day. Ashanti region. Na bank be na $10,000 a day. Ashanti region. Bank be any Ashanti region or $10,000 a day. No bank. E hiya nipa bubro bu. Ya ka se bubro a ma menchire mo twi nchire o. yɛka sɛ ehia ne buburo saa nipa no ɔde ne to esi foma na ahwea ate aka ne to yɛse ehia wo buburo saa nipa no yɛka sɛ obi wɔ ha ehia ne buburo a ogina bɔntina no kan kwase asɛm ɔkɔ dem a ɔnda na koma bɔ bim ɛne ne yɛfɛ ehia buburo nipa I was order by 7 hours 8 hours or that 40 minutes pressure na yakase ehiamu donko yesi asanteman ehia santeman donko nipa empemu baako dabio opepepe baako 1 million ehiamu donko that means say eduane papa ya sebio ende oba nkran nya di omunya bindi chese eduane pa okọ bono memu a omunya di no omunya bindi chese bibi e friend 3 square meal eduane a obedi onwa atọ e friend bibi e balanced diet Bronika is a balanced diet. I say it's a diet that consists of all the essential food nutrients in their right proportion. That means to say majority of eduane edina santimem na ekoshoko food eduane banche nko abodi anim. Into omani nyina hwani ohia ehia mo mata kra nyina tutu mo mbrɛ mo wasena mo mbusa mo sa de nti na ehia ye and aye ne part no and they see ehia mo cha nkura da bia ne pagya beti gigi sali nyina tanga ka predi fie ka prenda ho ena mo manipa nya so ehia mo ena mo to nkwase aba be hia mo mo beto mo ho agudie sesi ano say agudie no ye tu ni nyina ma asase na sei me se mo be auction mo agudie ya bronika se auction mo be bon de donko mi yeti krom ha se mo se mo papa mo mu bi ya kasa na ye di we atam yeti krom ma ehia te se chapel de me kura we hia wo de chapel de me kura e da ho te wo keka mwadam onwani muase ende Siremufo mu tie sa Ashanti regional minister onanim se kokuo hwe nkwase ma na okafa tirimfo ho
sa akamba ye wo ye sa yi beto platform so no akamba me kam wati Siremufo mu ne Rollins na sha mamu ase since 1981 to 2001 entafo no mo Ghana de pa na mo ye ma Siremufo no entafo sika ye free Rollins time woni Muslimfo ya na esan anye biasemfo se na di akonwa na mienu liman ene mahama omudi akonwa de no mochema ya adabe mahama tibi ye dislemu wo akamba akwosire wakodina okuro muslemu okuro muslemu ya nka o se wo ya jaji nka mo kankran sebi ntafo no frani munyansa munya sika mabaka out mumfa gichiri bukuro na mo sole okuro ma tantantai Islemfo amaba south nyina se ne komukrum a ko pese o secretary di o se organizer dia a school for no gina na yenya baby na efi titi Islemfo no apart from the goma for no mo sisi adam papa no e for the sisi adam papa bi amu jira ba nyo entafo se na di Ghana konwa Mahama bedi mfie na no sika wo de onfa mo asum mensa ni nyina no Mahama mfa sika no anka se onfa ko si hotel Dubai en confirm ne ade nya se tuko sika de ma se onfa mo asum no the whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne se fo na dis kana boa mo mo samfo na mo de titisire mo ho no Asante mfante aye dokoko ene bro dokoko no asante fo ma se ne mom scholarship ne se fo man kwa na mo school free na na Dubai na why said no sisi interest obi atimi ko bi o akamba uja di san kwasasem no wo si ya judge oba ye ndel wo ye no siremu wo ba no mabeka nka mabeka kumase since 79 to 2001 no how many years 20 something years no na mo no runs esefo no runs the boys ka be position be na nkutam de na mo ye siremu na mo se funu class sem a mo keka ze kufuado wonya de na emamo Entafo de nyansa de muhu bi da no Entafo de nyansa de muhu bi da no Entafo de nyansa de muhu bi da no akamba nya ho de oya beto so edi nsafo wo so ada bi ekwa mo me kase mfu asem na asem na abaka mo bakuma so ne mu du so am ho aye ntete mo ye wo mpane asa na mo awura krum nkwa sesam nsam fo amodie no ada bi ekwa mo me kase mfo asem na asem na aba ka mo bakuma so ne mu du so ame ho aye ntete mo ye wo mpane asa na mo awura krum nkwa sesam nsam fo amodie no mo ga zanta fo de be so so bi ada bi ekwa mo me kase mfo asem na asem na aba ka mo bakuma so ne mu du so ame ho aye ntete mo ye wo mpane asa na mo awura krum nkwa sesam nsam fo amodie no mo ga zanta fo de be so bi ya to aba na sa zanta fo no to wasesem akwa na moto odie no aka mbeti odi se nkura sesem no mo ba sese Ashanti fo ne di akonya so se anaka fo ne di akonya so emfi aduonu ba ko
Ashanti regional minister no Auntie Becky oh yen tan obia o mo anu asem ye ne anyina ya no asem ene ye de bejeje ye ho obi antan obia eye asema efiri wa no beba Ashanti regional minister ye ka se ombonyoma 5 pe a MPP aye no Ashanti region ntuma anye on ti bi odi ntafo atem ende yeso ba Ghana ohia omo a ehia omo se bi ka say ehia wa that means say you are good for nothing bronika say you are poor but on say where no man can say poor but say poor persons ma me djudwa brofo mu nchiro or say the number of multidimensional poor persons omo say nipa ehia omo uyi omo esiwo kuma bako mienu miensa enan Asante memu omse nipa opepepe baako ehiomo dodo ne nidi omafonfon eyi ase do mko pere aduane ho ekire obi ewu ne egu eyi ase aduane so we de ofri Germany ne egu aduane so ne ewia take away ne edi anwo atam ye sum kwase asum ye mu bi ye se ehia ye mum ye ngintum ede na ma na ehia ye tisika so enso ekom de ye ya to nkwasi aba ma aban abetena ye so ma aban ama ye hia ya ye ngintum ye kokan ye di obi atam wan ye di atam wa ha ehia mo ye ka se ehia wo donko na ye se sebio adanko kora ho mfa so chen efisa adanko no otumi huri fem ansa na ombra no nya carrot 10 di wo de ehia wo donko de ye ne se otwi ebunobunu kasa ba ako na mo de dia atum menkan ne wadi wonya nipa munjitum na eye MPP abawe obodi ohaw ene ababrese ohia ene ahokyere abetom so wega ubanga kanzum send wom 2014 2015 2016 now bank account send wom ende me no ka say unika pre ehia wo ehia wo obre uye tuma ya opre enua 2014 die na da ho fira ne nne on se sa o ka 10 years ni o ho kyerew de bia wofu ehiawo to abapa na oto nkwase aba oti sika so ekombede wo enkofo iba ya omotuma sa asusu egudie nyina ma nde alumina gugu munsa ena chema huntumi mwatam gold na koma broni China ni ene etia etwi soroku ehiawo ehia yaga onzo bi ha onzo go craft fight that's usaro go craft fight that's a fight so chawa u blow no was say blow no munya dey say but at the end ka say ehia on na blow no munya say ehia on arehom ehia mo papa mo ho ya mobo mo bi mo ho ya mobo ko bi ba ko menke mienu fufuo kura body ndem na sa no why didn't you mean adwuma sa o because on function fully. We are talking about ohia yanka se sikeda botomo. 1, muni sikeda mu botom. 2, muni health facilities papa. Apomudin yesisi hospitals papa mamwa mukom ekosha mo yare ebi ni ho. Mon shada ampa ankasa eni educational facilities papa. Na wo de na mo pe. Mo amunsuo nye. Mo amuye den muni health center papa. Hospital, regional hospital edimu and say UGMC man crime of one unibi. On shelampo any school papa. Otwo insu papa kwa onye bi nom. On sa ensa ne de enye sika nye adwuma. Oda wote wo so obi di watam. Ma wadwini nye adwuma. Na obi ampa wo tawo. Ehiamu adanko kura de so ohuri kon no akote carrot no awe. Utumi so ya no panen ekom di nipa yam. Na obi na shawo donko ehia mo mobro mobro amode nam ho mo sankoto nkwase aba ne biem mo be mobo yesi 2024 obi besre obi so obi nkoto aba ma obi hye na komena ede o na ebi de me ekomo a ede o ebi de me ehia mo na munji ntum ohia buburo munjai atenie na mudi eyi de esremufo ende esremufo ho to mo chen mo at least esremufo obogu se oso mo plan na wabrabo na mo ba omia ba mudi na chi ba omia ekom one ne yire ne nanti nkan fulani no omo ba na omo begimi mu a na omo sa ko nkran enda na dwi utoboko sen oho kyere o gitum sana shotanga goda kese sana nyina ko spray no magazine mo so hwe ne yo ehia mo enda mo yesi bia mo tomoko
na moko na yin no 5 was it 5 ndu je bedu ai o mu ai wait nya so se bedu kan onye je be fara yen kan hwe ade ya semo Ghana mo 5 kana me hwe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 boy we dia Mienu one city. Video kameja mera. Moko na yin no. 5 was it 5 ndu je bedu ai o mu ai wait nya so se bedu kan onye je be fara yen kan hwe ade ya semo Ghana mo 5 kana me hwe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 boy we dia mienu one city video kameja mera
me say mo pa mo nkotoma ba omia donko twemo donko me say mo se mo na ma na etutu ona obena ade kingran na miensetu na vitamin C ni umu vitamin D ni umu vitamin K ni ho I like vitamin A unya bi ni me say wona na mo hu ade mo ye hwan ni abena na say de ya mi o me hu akirekire ai onye duade pa ni otie yesu kro so ani so ma ne system no ensuo bia ne system no wa dry why sa mane to kwasi abada ni amane osukura ni so ma ye de kwa bi de ni o first nkamu kambo mani ana katatata na se mutumi so 4 hours na ni so ma ye wo system ni nyina mu awo ai sa mane ohia donko me se mo pa bunya mutuma ba omia donko twemo donko ye ka so ohia donko oja ubofu hwe wo de wonim de ekọ ye be pawo chew wo bra me sa me pawo chew wo bodam inti sesi akomi ademu a mukọ yatko mu dimisa 4 o'clock na mu kofie say yes na say yes yen sevo donko sa Ashanti form ran to munye sike nyina kotena nkran Kwame despite kweku otin den omu nyina tenkran go jantra fo so omu so mo je kurase ne gum ho ye kan wo ma ye kan ekuro mu fin ende matemani so ehia we no enye 1 million no ebro 1.5 million asema na okay ehia mo pa mo nyina won toma ba omia emfa me ho say nde 2024 na ma betena me serew toma mahama wo bodam na wo kanye mahama nko hu hospital da enye mahama nko hu se wia hospital wo hu bi wo abrabom da enye mahama nka kumewu hospital ko hu bi da enye mahama nka mamponsu opa toma ba omia donko twen o sia betauti donko esie de adene mu hu de amonye asa tete bo mu hu de amonye ye de be kire wo ye be kai wo donko twen mo ehia mo first in kam ko yesi mutumi sua na mo test nyina fo ene musua dry o body ni nyansuo no vitamin C a wunya bi nom aduane a wudi nya vitamins bi anim flat and comfort and skita school boys obekọ no mte ho ye de ese de o de aponchi kura sisi obeto na o te comfort and skita school boys na tani no waku na ntwie so na ori na ntwinam ori na oyi dombe no ato zo no afre aponchi no ato kakraman na wo to ye for more for na ye de atwa efuruma obekọ menhia ne a 724 fine nana adem nana odom na meso me do piao mampon hene Otuwa komede odo ko dia save otu for fine akoko nie turkey nie otu for say on pesa oily food no so hwe na bra bom so is very healthy into yi carrot kakra no aka na TV so he Kevin Taylor ojaki wetwi soroku ama chale ate komede no dogo ya sum sikadwa ubewu na sikadwa siwo sikadwa ne esom me say ubewu mi esie wo na sikadwa siwo unim tama sikadwa ba e unu mama chantima sikadwa ba e unu location no unu GPS address no aya na wonye serious me say ko hwesi anadwi ko hwe otumfo dina e de kura keke o ho otumfo ma no. What a wonderful body. Nkura ni timi fu ye. O hwe omo mu di otumfo echi na. O hwe mo me hu otumfo mo say nkura mo fa papa. Ai omo timi fu nice abobo so papa ya pa so. Me ko hwe omo mu di ba obi echi hwe omo na hu fi so body can confirm. Ba obi o the dross o sum sikadwa. We ja. Yan tiasie dia na obeye. Kan no tum na me kasa. Shut up. O sum sikadwa. Mese konana anda na dwi nana table so elfe kura keke nana me do me ba ma besra wo otumfo nana na me chanchan hene Kevin Taylor uko otumfo fie sisi a ya hyehye nam ai enam kakra otumfo so tam pe chicken on the up turkey because eno na fat ne wo fom ya slice it ya zum sikejwa ela gusa dance na wonu wi akwaro munum wi obusa dance na munum tramo usum sikejwa sikede edi balance diet uru Jimmy eat and dance usum sikejwa she usum sik ye fu pan na usum sikejwa papa na se no so sikejwa ro oya professor sikegu na account sum se bem ne manyina ko school papa enti na oswa de aginidin ede u de akire na u fi se boliga confirm u to aba asum sikejwa to aba na ban no e make sure so aboa wo come demo ohianie mo brrr me se mo pa munyina mo nko kotoma ba omia munyina donko twen mo me se ebedu mrebi bobo so obeduru kejetia na ohini bi che ye bodo donko mi oh ye nana yo ai o se ye meton de che oh na we die fo o se ai ye nana ba ku ya ote yi ai bantuma hene ai se ei de good de kom no 30 o se beton mienu me se bo betwa bo gold nyira yetia me se da ku bedu dwom na mampon hene sa go de dan san egutre so ade ya we mampon hene the original ahe na na se ya meton ya bepezu anom me se mo beton gold na mo na koto pia water anom se etikrum ha she we dwabe wolf ale gavitera me se ebedum de bi kejetia obekoni ahehye mampon hene na ring nyina gu eye tre so pan na gu pan mu na ne space eka ho adan a na na mampon hene na suma ye waje mic go we de mu ya ha ya nwumre ya enye bone kejetia na na mampon hene na suma ye from efia brago ai we de ohwe de suminua eye ya atai a eye na na mampon hene na de na gudi a egu ne nsa ende ye ba ya amade bone so de wuwa unim se sebio otwe koda na hodi ankode a na ye se wankokora nkeye na mpenifo bi so aka ya se sebio se akwara ode ka be fia otegya ho a na obo besia na mpenifo na so na saka se uhu ayakusie ewo sebio ewia keteketa na bibi na di na chie na ende ewia gina he de ye gina ha ya nopo na na asoma ye eye na gudie elo se ya meso ya beton na se na gudie na ye megemu ma sebio odefo bi a bibi kakra woni nsem ema ye kakra ne mfa nkoto pie water chema won't miss asase ni tukoko se asase no insuo ne sei mo ni sheshe gold the sea mo beton gold na koto pie water yeti krom ha wondia wondi ene ye nia if ya brego for brother be be table yi so na amanfo nhwem saa time so se intafo yi o ma be ye adwuma nya sika dagomafo yi sika sheshe o mata so he na we ye saying also we de wa woni mu amune ne te ya ai ye nuanom o tongo da wa siri nuanom intafo na omuso nyi sika wa santimemu ai omo badwuma dagomafo no mampurusifo no sasalafo no dagbanifo no omo badwuma omo so ba mo say na dia na moton no o say o we de ye ne ne mu amenia no na ufiri o say o mi dagombani o say de de no dagomma hene na no say o ai na dia na moton no o say o no ampon hene ena na gudie na o say anka we de anka odefo bi ba o say na we nyina ye san omo nye sika se mo kire mo sata mo bie dwuma mo krom o say na na say ring ba ku bia 2000 Ghana o say ma 500 Mon friend and canchero. Osinana, where dear, yenye bi ofitiano pa, obi antoshi ba kubiaba, oringi kasiano, also may 500, also mamien says 50. Osinana so be says 50. Osia say 500 to me, hey, duba, hey, Maudi, hey, Abu, so also brag, Musli, Kakrevian of Wolf, I, in tough for ya, Panyan. Ye diman point, Hinisika, ye didn't ne good deal muda, some was someone tune abapa. Osia, and I would have from an Asian famao. Or some Muchichimaya, J. Now, to see any evidence yet or so. Abdullah, your shop no pure water in tough for the best ton suama wukumasi. In tough for no, on the ton suama wukumasi. Yet, ya. Young Quanim would join today or pro. We have a numa. In tough for Mrs. Yetia, yes, teni Asante Hinewa, Asante Memu, and Asante for me and tough for in Tenukrampo and Shadan story be I. So you name himself something for me and tough for inti and should I any big deal. Okay, young queen. Now we gay and also die bay. We're storing the air, we both giddy dear now both one. All right, I'm making some story for Fruby. This is done. Moment here a year as summer a sea or parliament, Commander Sugar Factory wants some after your marking quasi some okay.
I recall that I was a member of the finance committee. That approved that facility from India. There was a tax exemption component in the machinery that was supposed to be imported for that purpose. So we've already approved a tax exemption for Commander Sugar Factory in 2015-2016. However, if under this new arrangement, there is a need for a tax waiver, I'm sure it will be within the remit of the management to make an application through the Ministry of Trade to ask Parliament on its own cannot get up and say that it is going to grant tax exemption. If, Honourable Member, you may sit down and listen.
Look at that. Members, we got your question. Your question was that Honorable Minister for Waste and Housing visited the chiefs and people of Edina, and in the conversation it happened that the minister was saying a tax waiver is supposed to be granted, but probably your side is obstructing it. Is that not the question? I think he is answering it, but he has gone through another way. So let me allow the
Mr. Speaker, if you allow me, please, let me explain what he did.
Very well.
The minister was there about 4 to 6 weeks ago, and the chiefs of Commander asked him why Commander Sugar Factory hasn't been opened. What he told the chiefs was it was a minority side that is refusing for Commander Sugar Factory to be activated, and that there are some tax exemptions that have come to the House to help Commander Sugar Factory, and we have failed to pass it. Is that true? And the question is, those tax exemptions that we just passed, do we have any one of them that is supposed to help Commander Sugar Factory? And the answer is no. So did he lie to the chiefs, or what is happening over here? Listen, we are all doing politics. But let me tell you something. Don't deal with people's lives when it comes to politics. There is life after politics. This is wrong. Don't go and lie to the chiefs. I'm the member of parliament for Commander Ednegwafo Abrim. What answer you give here, I'll go and tell the people that you guys lied to them.
Don't waste your time, Honorable. I will tell the Edna people. MPP4 adia omo yenu no omo mbum fantefo and afenyo marking Jimmy Fowe and ama MPP4 akamfo dodo ewom no omo mbu de fantefo on afenyo marking also abegina parliament asom Kenya oti ase eye kojo pon kruma ko Edna commander around Elmina ekohia ahemfo and okachira ahemfo ne say Commander Sugar Factory na NDC for CNA and the Yemfa will be a Jumano. A NDC for no more parliament and no more blockade, say, Commander Sugar Factory no, and my anya de MIMB, one MPP Adiomoye. In the first place, Sekojo Ponkruma, Obu Ahemfona, Onko Jino Minimun Kasan Kwasha 7 Chiromo. But I didn't take Kojo Ponkruma Ahemfono, if it's Ahemfono, I'm a moho quine, and my politicians, use mubi, at the sub boys, and intina, MPP small boys, we know, they don't respect the chiefs from the central region. So I'm not going to entirely blame the NPP. I am going to blame the leadership. I am for do no more fantimemuno. Mumudu do any bre, any mude, any konkonsa, any foolish politics amoya no ahinia muntina and the NPP embumo. Now obi aba abesi a whole sugar factory. Now after 80 years, a minister will just come to the central region. Baby a factory sino. Now I gather I am 46 school boys. Now I catch them say, Abaina or see Commander Sugar Factory no. Abaini mum ni mun conform more parliament na more block say ma Commander Sugar Factory no enye juma yantia. Ana MPP forecast say Commander Sugar Factory. Oma Alankode Chamanti leading Ministry of Trade. Cast omu baby. But because you're fantifoni mubino, we have allowed this MPP, we have allowed this political party, this government. Mamika Bincho, the biggest problem are facing fantifo himfo. Me papa or a paramount chief in the central region, and I can tell you on authority. Me say the biggest problem are affecting in fantifo. Let me tell you, Mr. S, thank you very much for the video. I'll play the video for them to hear. En kwasiade akojo opon kruma e konfantifo ahemfo kwakaye but opon kruma ntumi nkokasa asem no Asante memu because obu Asante hene che mfantifo ahemfo na ade ntine akojo opon kruma ne MPP for omumbu mfantifo ahemfo. It is because in penifo mu di mfantima animu no ye ahemfo na also omokasa no omadane politicians omadane ball boys omumu bi are doing pure politics. Go to the Central Regional House of Chiefs. The president of the Central Regional House of Chiefs, he was appointed by the Jubilee House. He is doing the bidding of the NPP. He is there as a party foot soldier. If it goes against the NPP, the Central Regional House of Chiefs president also Dabi. I'm telling you. And this is what we have been facing. And when I see these kind of things, it pisses me off. And it's upon Markins, he can go to parliament and until Omoba Infantimema, Omo di Omoka. Amu bedru parliament a different story because I want to say enko for no sebi omo Jimmy. This is upon Kruma in front of Infantifo ahemfo.
Azokora obaka obehia nye de esichire a wori a wonye nwie wazi fiado chire ba be ma woye de mesichire a wori a wonye nwie semi pose wodire ba oda aban yi taxes a oda do no fi ho no wetum ba ye form oda aba sisiete ya taxes oda yetum ye de mankofo a wori be ye djuma ba Ghana no ye nuanom no bi so won tax nti nananom what can we ye no say on down so won fa wona ntum the them tax waivers oda ye de ma na raw materials a ye dire be ye factory ho adjuma ma commander who many home fasono parliament yehwena yedzemano yenkade ni na yizo yaza menyimi order ka parliament to ye no mfa homa no ntum bi man na he nuano ma was 1000 na yitum ye ono na say ahona munua penyin keti amonye ho ye nkrata da won fa dem esichira wonye wie no fa mra mbogu factory no was aba na fi nzama so tu mehwa no kaka tena mede wase
they don't respect okojina himfo nanim ena wakacha himfo ne say NDC for momo parliament. Now, almost the tax exemption be by NDC for air blockade. Now, sa tax exemption no, and then the bebo mom di sugar no, abe be Commander Sugar Factory no, abra. Now, saying tax exemptions are passing, you're not Commander Sugar Factory down. After your marking Zubajina Parliament, also 2015, you pass tax exemption be na air Commander Sugar Factory. They don't respect Infantifone or Mahemfo. And who is to be blamed? I am blaming Ahemfono one Fantimemuno. I inform one fantimema momo kwai mankwasiafo we use omo and they keep using them and they are still planning on using them and intina attorney general ekacha jakwa say infantifo de omo Jimmy omo ye cheap and that so omo tu atoforce we are they will take atoforce seat ever seen there what to say ohini bi won fantimem aka say how the government is treating atoforce na omo ya. Have you heard the Central Regional House of Chiefs release a statement and say atoforce ye ba? In fact, yes, you are Ghana for ye mubi ya kosku ya kinkai. What is happening is basically persecution. No, because the Central Regional House of Chiefs, the president is an MPP card bearer member. Into what they are doing is say even atoforce the rank our firm do baby or they don't care. They are doing politics. They would rather take their goodies than to see Atuforsen not to go to jail. Because some of them, majority of them, are working with politicians and they are doing politics. Into Ponkruma, etimi begina mfantifo ahemfo anim na waka nkwasi asema enye nokore na yeda hotia still obekọ mfantimemu ye benya ohene a otwen minister adenta minister na owie no okwa obema mbibi kakra ahemfo no dodo no adane money taking machines omadane ATMs. Majority of ayemfomo ayemfantimemu omadane ATMs. They are all waiting. Oh, minister obefa ha obema mkakra inti ohia ene yedi anim ene yema yenkofo ne bre. This is the Commander Sugar Factory. Mahama Bia no one son of free power and the Iguana Pro.
To attend the commissioning of the Commander Sugar Factory. On this occasion, I wish that my comrade and mentor, Professor John Evans Atamils, was here with us because the dream started with him. The revival of the Commander Sugar Plant was one of the major planks of our Better Ghana agenda. The inauguration of the Commander Sugar Factory will provide jobs. It is estimated that in full production, this project will provide direct and indirect jobs to an estimated 7,300 people. The current plant we see here is 1,250 ton per day mill. It means it's 250 tons bigger than the original plant that was here. So the capacity of this factory is 25% bigger than the original plant that we had here. The resultant effect of the close down of these sugar mills was that our country became totally dependent on imported sugar for domestic and industrial consumption. And so as I speak, every single cube of sugar, every single grain of sugar that we eat here in Ghana is imported from outside. Commander is going to change that. It is my honor and my pleasure to declare the Commander Sugar Factory duly inaugurated.
This you see idea we so ahemfo to wo nyina ko event ni bio omatena ho 8 years em opon kroma begina kan kwase asem obi anka bibia ebesi nde. They are not saying say you are disrespecting them. They are still there. They are waiting for politicians to come and campaign and they will pay them. Me amfantini o onya amfantini ncheme. And what is happening there no, it is disrespectful. Say mobetena tena homa politicians small boys way e treat him infantify him for say nkwara. All because some people are too greedy. Or because some people think say ahinie no mudino e politics and e demo be di ahinie no. That is not how we build a nation. Yene e di oman nanim, yene o se kasama mpuntioba. Politicians kwa santimemo omo from say moa. And you people expect them to respect you. You are not allowing yourselves to be respected. Let me tell you something. Here, video be Canada, Japan, right? With the MP almost 30 years, right? Now, my member video be. It was a video about S. Gracia. I don't even care about the S. Gracia because Kennedy, you know, or say, even though what's not parliamentary, we through politics, you know, on S. Gracia, no, or on per se, be S. Gracia free, or that is one. But after that conversation, you know, he said something. On the Kennedy, the constituency of Fantimemu, Mamema the way he sees his constituents. Sibia MPP for Omuhum Fantifo, how they see them. Tie Kennedy Japan. This is Kennedy. Listen to him. Where's that idiot?
Idiot means no. Now me da Rolls Royce, da Bentley, me da Maybach.
Yeah, you are quite different.
Me want Lexus. Me want Mercedes, Lincoln, Cadillac. What do you mean? Yes, but what do you mean?
That's not Carlo.
Let me
S. Gracia.
Maybe S. Gracia. Maybe I say.
Yes.
What we call pension there.
Why not? That's MP. S. Gracia is.
Means to mean to me, Matna and Casa Sabia be and Yamia to me 17. I will not defend the colleagues that are suffering. Opinion, one man S. Gracia. What ya, Mimi Krum? Oba ni bema ko hye mpapanum eto atopa. Wo ni bie no wo na kane mu. Wo na wo kese. Wo so no ma de no mu odene. No wo na kane mu. Wo na wo bema ko hye mpapanum eto ni kurom. Oba ni bema ko hye mpapanum eto atopa. Wo ni bie no wo na kane mu. Wo na wo kese. Wotia mimi kurom. Oba ni bema ko hye mpapanum eto atopa. Wo ni bie no wo na kane mu. Wo na wo kese. Wo so no ma de no mu odene. Edi nkwasiasem ewo wia ni ade na beto na wo akotua wo ba wia ne kaprekura wo nibi wotia mimi kurom oba ni bema ko hye mpapanum eto atopa wo ni bie no wo na kane mu wo na wo kese wo so no ma de no mu odene edi nkwasiasem ewo wia.
This is a man omo dam papa ni mu no enkurasefo no wo ni kurom na odi omo so 30 years no odi omo wenya Lexus odi omo wenya Benz odi omo wenya Cadillac odi omo atodan wa America odi omo ho etumi abewo se prekogu America manimba gu America ende oti radio so kai so sankwasiafo no omo ho fi omo gu papa nim no omo wo se mmoa o se bia politicians MPP fo omo hu fantefo we this and pa we so 30 years o. But he's proud to say omo odi omo so no omo de da ebon mu de se mmoa na omo yankwasiafo omo wo se mponche owia no de sika kohwe omo. These are the same people omo sori na makoto abama MPP fo hwene ti se kotre me ka che mfantefo se mumu bi mu agimi me mfantini wonya mfantini ncheme. We fantis majority of us are foolish ye jimi, and for all you know sa kwasiampanyi we beko eyede eho no wasakofa MPP ni say mo a modam papa no kwasiafo na because of mo what dey nya Lexus or dey nya Benz Kennedy enya politics akoni kapre amuka to within Kennedy was Kennedy before joining MPP na dey no ni kapre ba amuka to within inti ene a whole politician and also and bet sama brabo what na parliament 30 years enya ne ho from you people no or ti radio so catch am say mo da bomb de sem ponche mo ya mo ahia for do na mo agimi. You see ye tumfo amonte utum fantini fo a o se o emide me wa haban mu wona wo mpo anu na wo agim ahaban mu mpo anu o ye nyina ye gimi tie utu infantini na ono wo for suicide ho no fo no o se amize me wa haban mu na kotu wona wo opona anu no wona na wo agim into obi tifo so o se Cape Coast for agimi Cape Coast ni so to o se o mo go haban mu magimi and na politicians ni use o mo se moa ba omi abeka je so be see airport amomo na Cape Coast ahemfu nyina tewo e be si nne ba omi asa ba Central Region o ntuma question no nobody. And I keep telling you say the NPP yatna ema MPP we bu fantefo sem we jimi and anything ende somebody like Professor Nana Opoku Ajiman, she's not even supposed to campaign in the Central Region, but in fantefo ni biye jimi nti ya yesa nkrama ya adwini nkofie ya de yempempu 20 ya wonfantefo a omote eye Central Region they are against Professor Nana Opoku Ajiman adentira eye ne ya said Nana Opoku Ajiman emfiri ni kurom enyere busieni into on tiase mo jimi mumubi fantefo MPP be use mu a o be use mu sem ponche oh Kennedy we din konfo no so 30 years enya no ho se bem we nya no ho se bem o ti radio so ka se mo ye moa o se mo ti papam mugu wuram ena mo wo sem ponche mo wi a na mo din kwasesem ya na mo be ka chen so hwe mo mama mo hwan ti na Kennedy onya ex gratia eye muntra Watna parliament almost 30 years, 4 billion. Waji edian all the benefits. But end out ya crack catch some more fantefo no Jimmy. All in the name say, young fantefo be a Jimmy, yama politics a Jimmy ye. And okwa sin nota enyansafo mu they showed Ghana some yamwa. O si bi omoto omaba. Ya wa fantefo mu nim nyansa, ene fantefo a omo Jimmy. Not for ye. They showed Ghana say, Omunyamwa, and the Okonfantimema in Supapabia Naho. In Supapabia Namfantimemu, MPP are sent Fantifon in Ansio, yet to all other Kanquasia, some cabrofu. A Busa certificate. Jimmy, are we foolish? 2017, January to December, June 2024, a dear dinner MPP bet Marcus or in Sessi so why you want Fantimemu. A day na MPP bet within in say so. Sir, my ye idea way monumental one fantimemu. Ye jiminti. Ye tuwado be abekaje se mudi munko school. Ni ye ko school se mpreko. Ye wiya betena fie di nkwasiasem. We need to be positioning ourselves to let them know, say, Massa, ye ni krade, ye ntisa ya animo munko school, ye ni ko school. Inti ye tumi kinkai who left from right. And ye tuwo, and anka infantini ban ye ni se ba umiara ni meta. Sa maami onena wo ya ne sia hye e frem frem opari. Why sa ankuri? Infa Ashanti for kra so mo pedo. Her level of intelligence endu na no poko agima 1%. Me si frem opari. Her level of intelligence, academics, politics, endu na no poko agima 1%. Nanso ebi mu kura hu so no abon no, omu di na chi se ye pe no. Na mo anka se mo de hye or your professor, what co school, what did din a real singing the first female vice president a yebenya or your fantini, infant for say yadane moi. Ya see Jimmy. I see a new answer. Yegu, infant one Jimmy sa na sanko for we ba na ya betu soroku near diomachi na omo use say moi omo to me the baumia baba catches obesi airport amaye your priority in the airport. Is airport our priority as fanties? Na ahemfo na mo bekasa ede mo nesi fom no mo soma dane boys to politicians and yet infantimemu ho and yede infantifo eye business. Mr. S, which one is this? Okay, I got it. Thank you, Mr. S. Let's get serious in this country. Let's get serious in this country. Now, there's another story I want to touch on. Egigim. Now beware number you go. Egigim. Hey, Ikrum has some. Donko. Bamutuma ba umi famo. Donko chamo. Bramo be bredo. Mo de mu bibi da. Donko. Ohia. Yesi ende Asante memu. De obe hu bia e besia. Enyina shotanga. Mese de obe hu bia e besia. Ai. Atade a hyehyɛ nkofo nyina de eye bebre ntuma mu frefre nyina e besia. Ai. Inti mama obi ehunu bia. Ende ye sorry ya. A story no way, story na ira. Aha. Na me de odwam kwa wo. Me odwam kwa, me bedwudwam. Am obi ehunu kure no. Dum no, umpa na kohwe bi fufuro. Yese me pa o che wa ha, obodam. Na tie me donko. Donko for mu tie me ehia mo. Ohien. Adehye na ebrei. Adehye na ndo mo tom ho agapade yi. Adehye adane nkoa. Nkoa ne bedi muso me se mo beton mo agudie ama nkoa na ansa mo nya nsu anom tietia mo beton mo ho agudie ni nyina mo de be ma nkoa na nkoa pensu ama mo anom se yesa mu nsu mu emfa mo ho me se ebedu mrebi mo be ese nkoa mo nananom na ye be fa mo ko ye na mo se saa time na ebagibibre na ende kware ye gimi kura nche ye nananom mo ma mpene mo obi amba ambese o masase o ye nananom o ma mpene ama obi amba ambetu galamse o ye nananom no ende me say ne nananom mo nim nyansa chen ye o mo soro am say bagimi bre ende na ye bagimi bre no bagimi bre ne enne na nkenye bagimi bre anke ende nke ye dan we galamse ye Asante memu ye galamse ye Ghana ye wo bagimi brem ye na ye jimi ye na ye jimi fo no memo bia nkohye bibia mfa bibia nkohye ye nananom mama ye den ena bagimi bre bagimi bre na etim no mami dwudwam we di me change heart attack tie free mind good evening if you fight rough free mind we jano be need you for free mind me and I'm sure I'm saying free mind no free mind energy fucking free mind or energy rough free mind who exposing go for you jump free mind feel fucking all right we are going very fight to I especially obi Jimmy I say tenetene no I ya wata do so ya big to say CNN in the end na say who touch the tia no so fast dey kuna to atwene. All right, now Mr. S, are we good to go? Okay, so let me add this to it. Abose Okan for akasa almost say Abose Okan is not a campaign ground for political activities. It is a business space, not an arena for promises. Yes, Abose Okan for say. I don't know ever say. So I'm informing you. I am very much. Yes, Abose Okan for. Abose Okan for say. omo person mo catch politicians any political parties abozo kan for mo eduro be na mo no mai wi be na mo no mato 10 ya to so ba ko mato 10 ya to so ba ko meboa mo yin se kuro ma mo nkwa na motia abozo kan for say endom person catch Ghana for say abozo kan enye bebi ye politics business na ye inti aha no obi antum begina anhye bo mo nkasa se mema na mo nja se bia mo kasa no mo se de mo yin se ye jimi meboa abozo kan for and the abosio kind and your business center and your political center. Oh, and the abosio kind my political party be a politics or on say abomuso. On say mumubi, especially muko for na mo abosio kind no. Mona masaya abosio kind. On sende e hia mo amugugu. On say tribalism nti on sende bodwuma nyina egu. On sende munyina ma fere a esia mumubi mu wan tan. On say musika nyina ase. You people, some of you are your own problem. Mwana mo bebre enda mo se de abozio kan memo bia me politics na abozio kan papodia. Abozio kan mo hyeda ena mudi nkan kasa se ne be ya munim se John Mahama will come to abozio kan and sebio enyansa for mo ti abozio kan a omo pese omo dwuma gina ne na so they will come out. Iti mudi nkan to abontene ai munim se MPP omunye obi ama ne ndinechi ba omi anya obi ama ne ndinechi waboso kan iti ma start ka ahade ye nya politics ye be politics waboso kan ehia papa ye be politics because politics e dey determine e dey aboso kan for benya mfaso na so munya mfaso se ne ye beti nyoma so na se ye ntinyoma so iti politics ne ye be no aboso kan enya obi papa de awo mo amoye MPP for na mo party na gu mo nimu ase na amafere no mo pese mo create impression bi se mo obi amba ho because mo nim se ba omi aba enya de obi edi na chi aba ho e na oba on be ka sem papa bi ankire mo nti ende no mo pese mo ye ne te se politician bi anya papa mo ba omi na mo MPP ne na abodam mo mu bi mo sa akowfo na mo aboso kan ene mo asantefo no mo na masaya aboso kan young men and women are now omadwuma ekoso aboso kan politics are mo ye ne etikroma ne antia we were here mama nkyira mo boyi sem befa mo hodi ana sontano aza ana manum burukutu de etikroma ha ena aboso kan for 2016 mo gigi 200,000 that time dollars na saying Mr. S those times in 2016 na 200,000 Ghana cedis na saying in dollars mo ye campaign gigi sika mo pia bontre be ka kire Ghana for say yentu Mahama satan ye sitema port ne ye expansion project na mo amunim say nyoma amokofa no mu nya mfaso you people came together mo just ye jimi ana mo just say ya adwene no e wo form ana ye wo short memory inti ende de nya politics oboso kan inti ende mo obi amba ho enya place for promises when be promise mo enya chichide no ne jimi no when be promise mo oboso kan a mo yi musika 200,000 Ghana say nipa nje you people took out your own monies mo gigi sika adan a ye pese etu aban no satana dollar is saying Sat time not dollar Mr. S thank you very much I'm going to show you 2016 time Ekufuado ewura abosio kan mo just see Jimmy mo be politics mo party nkwasi party mo mubi mo nkwasi party na mo sesa mo sika di echire no and mo dwuma gu a mo pesa mo kire se mo obi amba abosio kan be politics ye won kofo mo abosio kan mo nim nyansa omo to abapa omo dwene omo ma ho adwene omo dwuma ho they are waiting for John Mahama to come for them to vote for John Mahama mo nkwasiafo na maka na mo pese mo adwene obefie ne tribe ne nkwasiade na no te abosio kan mo na mo dwuma egu it is our warning mo tontwene 200,000 wana jijima no na saa na abosio kan asore dem saa time no na abosio kan na moto wona na asore dem ana na masalachi saa nkwasi akeka ne ka kire mo se mo na masai Ghana mo abosio kanfo mo na magu gofo bebre adwuma mo bi now this is 2016 Mr. S thank you very much ma me kire mo shege reason bi 2016 na Ekufuado ba abosio kan kwasi ade am ye enie is going to succeed.
Ubia Oja Sitram a year amount. No year, I know, man. Not one of my now, we are over. Was it several in here? The Juma above. Oh, yeah, Juma. Sika, you will go to yes, someone. Now, there's someone after a good water. We are talking about the safety of man. We are talking about the Sika Assembly here. The Sika Assembly here. And they got the first section. Who made them a whole. I feel about the two. This said, that for one year, it will be. Big to the Gambo Suka. Big to the Gambo Suka.
And moi was so kind for most of the end. Mema obi am be politics wa so kind. Mumu bi mo bodam. Enyansafo ne twɛn mahama. Enyansafo no am pese obodwuma ko. Ekufo no ka kire mo. Ose twema monhwema bo setenam na mo nto aba. Den na ka kire mo 2016 na mumu bi mo agimi nti na mo dwese mo tu mahama. Ema na ye NDC fo ya. Na mo nim se mo tu mahama ma wabrabo asai. Akwana na ogina chichide na ka kire mo se na mo dwuma te se sa time no. Time na mojiji sika 200,000 Ghana cedis edeme kufuado 2 billion no sa time no converted to 200,000 cedis into dollars na 52,000 Ghana time na mo kasa satana dollar no 3.5 na dollar no 3.5 time mojiji 200,000 Ghana 2 billion edeme kufuado no na o send o sisa ko dollars ma na $52,000 and under the same Kufuado, osisa eye 200,000 ubenya $12,000. Enyan kwasi aba na mato no. The same Kufuado ene osisa 200,000 Ghana ubenya $12,000. Osemo jumegu. Akwa ne gina wanimu kan kwasi asemu kiremo. Tribe ni jiminti mumubi that decided say my brabo na ekoso mo be se no and mo ka kire say yenya politics wa bosu kan. Ma me kire wade time I can't say for the winning elections. Hwem kwase semesi wo aboso kan 2017. Time I can't say good for the winning elections, no. Omuku nentwie. Na mo dwen mo ye meko. Omu wie na mo se ende de aboso kan for catch the Ghana for. Eku for the winning election na abose okan traders cut prices of spare parts. Den e ka se eku for the win, so matenyo so. Moa. Mumubi, mo dwen se agimi. Ende mo se de mo bia me politics wa aboso kan. Na aboso kan mo firi mo kura se ba na papa dia. Mo firi mo nkura se ba betena hono mumubi no. Na mo ba na mo papa certificate de da so. 2017 mo tete mo nyoma so enso before that no na mo se mo ho kire mo because na mo ni da ho mo kowufo no bi ene mo asantifo ni bi amugu aboso kan no na mo ni da ho se mo de mo kɔ no ekɔ eye enso na mo pese mo gu aban no mo pese mo sei mahama den na mo ho kire mo a ye to abawie mutum tete mo nyoma so ade na ndem mo tete mo nyoma so. And you know the funny thing, The first budget in Ghana, Ekufuado mobile omu ready year 2017. You ready budget you muntie. Satan omu so omu Jimmy omu dada omu. Munhe. This is when they read the first budget. NPP bar power. Aboso kind for.
Na budget ya ye ready neno. There me de won hu bebre ni ye nuanum kaya yo for ma. Omo taxes aya yi ni na ban so abolish ni na. E ma biem no. E me de pan because Ghana obi say obi timi so ade load. Na ye yire no see ye jiska na pelifo ye jiska ya ye mfa nya de pa bia e de akoto tundra na ye dam VAT ni ye dam. And secondly me so me ton spare parts. Aban say ye so ye taxes na wo spare parts no so wa abolish and no e me de pan mania de pan. Okay, thank you very much. You give me your name?
My name is David Odro.
David Odro, what do you deal in here?
I sell home use bulb, flasher, and bumper lights.
So, as we speak, how much does the home use bulb cost?
For now, it's 5 cedi. 5 cedi.
With the scrapping of the tax on it and the VAT, as mentioned by the minister, how much do you think is going to be on the market?
For now, it can reduce to, let me say, 4 cedi, 3 cedi. For now. As he has abolished some of the taxes on it, maybe roughly, maybe as time goes on, it will be reduced, but roughly maybe reduced by 1 cedi or 2 cedi.
So what does this mean to businessmen here at Abosukai? I mean, the cutting of the taxes on the importation of the spare parts. What does it mean? What does it mean?
My name is William Sotri. Na eyenije se mayen de die esan se ya na ndwen ho se nana ebe ye niam se di amayen e wom so kan de na ye nyina nim se nana betumi aye but nye nim anim yae oba ye nche ye dwen se bia me 2 years time no na betumi aye na se nia na hyasie na hyasie mponi oh eja waya de.
Should we expect businessmen here at Abosukai to reduce prices of spare parts?
Yes.
Give me your name.
Yes, I'm called Nana Said. I sell head gaskets, and definitely from for the financial minister for what he gave as the kind of reduction of the taxes from the importation of spare parts. Yes, it's going to help the the store owners to reduce the kind of high prices on the spare parts, and definitely they are going to do it because before the increase of the prices at the taxes at the harbor was very high, and that made all the spare parts, the prices when they bring it into our market here, we can't reduce the prices. You understand? So it made all the customers who came to buy from the shop, from our shops, they can't buy it, and they were all complaining. So now I think from the budget that they have announced to us, everything is going to come down, and I know surely it is going to be reduced for our customers to buy from us.
You give me your name?
Mr. Usu.
What do you do here at Obosu?
I sell spare parts here.
How long have you been in this business?
Almost about 3 years now.
And how has business been over the years?
At least it's normal. But right now, we feel free because as the taxes have gone down, we know now our goods are going to come down so that we can do the business and so that things can move on better. So that's all we are craving for, and now we've got it. So now we thank Ghana Akufo and his management for what we have brought to us, and we thank God that this thing is going to continue so that everybody will be free.
Are you looking forward to expanding your business?
Yes, definitely, because we know how things have gone now. Our business is going to boom up. Everything is going to come up so that we can invest in more areas. So we thank God for the Nadu coming in to do what we're yearning for him to do for us. So we thanks to God. And thanks to God. That's all we need. Formally, when we go...
Obako abuso kan for no omom ya de we achim for ne asante for no omnom di san kwasem we. I'm telling you, kwa abuso kan ko hwe achim for no ekuapem for no ene asante for no bi omnom ya sa de ne wo ho. Omuna omu sheda ye omagine say abuso kan association and the association of spare parts dealers and omu say nkofo no maka nyina adwene. And I'm gonna say nyoma boy edin abran nyoma boy nya din o. And I'm saying yentu abai no and omo hihye kire omo tie kuakuo and omo tie association because mahama teso no yebetu no NDC for ye tan omo Intina a deliberate a kofo, especially uko abuso kanya. Omumu dodo no ade omu ye no. And not almost share politics sechi. And omu ready omu no e use omu say moa. And like I say, nyina nyoma boy den. Ye cobra chain to me talk, but they were doing good. They were able to sell their product, but the agenda ne say yen to 10 in yamfa den yamfa kanimra on say the 10 bedi omonim na omo hu say ba obi agimi no omo say and the aboso kan for yenya politics. The same thing out is omo kan radio so MPP ni NDC pe emoa NDC ni MPP pe oh the same nonsense na aboso kan for ka kire mo e say the yenya politics mo be your uncle form abuso kan omo ready some politics omo person hu mahama omo person omo tie the mahama eka omo per flat rate no they want the fixed rate no they omo per fixed rate they want mahama to come send be omo dwuma no besa ayeye mo a mo hyehyɛ won ketenkete enko ketenkete tribal foods no mumu bi na masaya abuso kan adwuma omo started by forming groups and association group group omu wie no say yenka nyina humbom ne yenka say aboso kan association and omu get damage kowfo do omu ne achemfo no ene asantefo no mo aboso kan no omu no di dwuma we because omu mu dodo no enkwana no omu yadwuma no yede mu fie kurase e de omu bra omu majority of omu yadwuma e wa aboso kan asantefo no ne achemfo no any kowfo especially kowfo no almost say omunkura omunkromfo no ena omde mo boy be so kan be omo spare pass ejuma mo boy into omo ba they are the same omo ka jam say hey wa ba no ejuma nye mahama tu no into enkwara tutia NDC impenifo tutia NDC how can the NDC survive and sa sika omde ma ekufo ado no 200,000 Ghana o $7 $12,000 and mahama na $52,000 Yababa was so campaign. Your Ghana for munim nyansa, omo pese, omo to abapa, emo mojumagina. So I'm for there, omo munim dada. So I'm for omo kasa se toilet dey si momo. Into omo cry so I'm for there. Omo person be kan bibia bi omo no, omo for mo adwene because omo say si ana ya ne abronsan na yesi momo no. Sa ya ne abronsan na omo ne amomo yemu ay flat si so I'm for omo donko. So I'm for ehiomo ana futuro sai bomo obo so abefo obo ni nyina ekọ obo dwumagu ana futuro bomo nto man kasa mafo mo hadwere so abefo madane so ami donko yeto abapa donko ne beko mo pa mo santuma MPP donko ohia bi abeto korobo no so ami for man kasa mo de man kasa mafo mo hadwere no mo nam ai e kire bi mo no mo agimi no enti ade ne de besides what do you say? Forget them. We are done with them. Now, let's move on. Me video B, I want us to speak on. And Napo. And you see, I'll talk about this tomorrow. And then because I think we have a video B. This support to BB. And it's got to do with a year, sir, same way. I want to react to this issue. And it's got to do with a year ni Lante Vanderpoel. NP for Odododio. And I want to personally respond to Lante Vanderpoel. Media, you people know me. I don't take sides when it comes to the issues. I'll tell you. And Lante, will be our politics match or yen crime ba onyini one crime. Or say the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government wants to relocate the Ga people into the sea by taking our land. Metra Kachira will say, Enkranfo, shut up. Lante, shut up. Shut up. Kawanutum. You people deserve what you are going through. It is not Akufo-Addo and his people who are pushing you into the sea. You are you people. You are pushing yourselves into the sea. Stop making those weak arguments. Me say, one cry for no. Akufo-Addo and the Busianfo and omo abemunde. The reason why you people think that they are pushing you into the sea is because you people, you are helping them push you into the sea. From a handful to ministers, you people are all a disgrace to cry for. They are taking your land. How can you be on your land for somebody to come take it when you don't give the person the chance to take the land? Nobody can come from Asantimemu, from Infantimemu, from Krobomemu. Nobody can come to the Ga land to come and take over the land. How? They are overlords of the land. You are him for everyone crying. You want penny for you people more. Because you more mudin crime and for the mono more mudin crime for the money bradie. You are greedy. You people, you have allowed politicians and especially this MPP government, they will push you into the sea because you don't even understand why you people are called gas. You don't even understand who you are. You don't understand what you possess. You don't even believe in you people yourselves. So you deserve to be treated like this. Are you complaining or you are just making noise? Who are you complaining to? Who are you complaining to? Neil Antevandapoy. How long have you been in parliament? Who are you complaining to? The Ga caucus in parliament. What have you done to protect the lands in Accra? You and your colleagues, what have you done? These people came to power. They have deliberately decided to take your lands away. And you people have sat there, watched them, and they have stripped you people of everything. You are complaining to who? Who are you complaining to? You cannot even protect your customs, your tradition. You cannot even defend who you are. How can somebody respect you? How do you want somebody to respect you when you cannot even protect you, your dignity? What makes you a Ga? What makes you the owner of a land? You cannot defend yourself. Foolish people come on your land, insult your chiefs, insult your spiritual leaders. You people sit there like you are some kids, and you watch people disrespect you. They take your land. Some of your elders, omo kaho and omo boma bro. You people all know. Lord come here until Jubilee House. Onyan krani. Enkwasiade Lord come here on krani. You people, have you seen it? Yantia. And you say Achimota Poorest. Rebecca Kufuado. And say John Mo Omache. What did the government say? What did the traditional council say? What did the people for? What did they say? You people kept quiet because some of you people benefit from this foolishness. Some of you elders, you benefit from this foolishness. So you don't care about Assassino. You are saying that the Ekufuado government. You people are pushing yourself. You sat in this town. Mutinasa ekruwemu. Ema kwasiampenyi wei. Ebe didi nkran for. Didi nkran for. Nungwa for so ya moa. They are breed animal. Omo ya moa. Omo ya nkramai. Kwame free fatina radio so. Ekachire nkran for spiritually they say wabodam. Okachire nungwa for so ya moa. Nanilante where were you? Shut up. Shut up and get out from here with your hypocrisy. Who are you fighting? If you cannot protect yourself, defend your tradition and your people, who are you talking to? You are making noise. Get out. You people have failed the Ga people. All you people in parliament who are typical Gas, in government and out of government, you are the people who have allowed other tribes, especially Yanya Kamfor, to run you people over. That is why we are clearing you. Who are you complaining to? Are you complaining to me? Or you're complaining to the Gamanche, or you're complaining to the elders? You are the people who have destroyed this country. You, the Ga leaders, you are the people who have destroyed and crime for. Now, how can this riffraff, this dirty boy, how can this boy say all these things? Did you speak? Shut up.
Be finding the imam. Yes, you know, was in Ungwadi. Ah, Babu Ulomo, our day, chief priest, day. Our day, when a chief priest, it when you Nungwahine. Now, and in 21st century, in this age and era, freedom. When a chief priest, it yes, Walia Kola 12 years. Wabodam, when a chief priest, no one for Monganjam chief priest, so more mental problem. Oh, your Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm in 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this? We a chief presser, no one for Monganjam chief presser, so more mental problem. Oh, your Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm in 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this? Oye chief pressure. No one for Monganjam chief pressure. So more mental problem. Exactly. Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open doom TV. Since who say I'm in 21st century, doom TV, doom and Tiakura Dumno. Well, human beings, what breeds are this?
Neil and boy. The boy say you are a dog. What breed are you? You are sitting there rubbing, picking your shoulders to come say what? They cook for other administration. They are pushing you into the ocean. You are even lucky. They'll beat you people up. They'll burn you people and tell you people you are not Ghanaians. So that dirty boy with this foolish, filthy boy. This dirty riffraff. Or tran can focus say en nungwa for your moa, muchi priest ni aboa. You people, you are dogs. Who are you challenging here? You sat in a crowd. What is answer when because of politics? Everybody is quiet, and you want people like us to sit here and say, "Oh, Neil and Ted Van Der Poel, you have done well, pa." I'll be a fool to say that. What have you done here? You are an embarrassment to the people you lead, and the other people like Henry Cote, Lord Comey, most ankran politics no, anya positions no. Majority of you are foolish. Most ankran politics no. Majority of you don't even understand why the people voted for you. Share Okoboy, kwasia head oye. Yabebu hospital at Twegu. Motewo, and a moka brofo, and a moka titles. So we come and we have to kneel before you and say, you are the Almighty. You are the greatest. You people are speaking. You are speaking for who? Who are you talking to? Take action. This foolish boy is still working on your land. He sees you people as animals. The owner of the company he was sitting in Orikan, so the owner is still on your land. Did you people speak? So what are you talking about? My friend, shut up. You are blowing now. Let me tell you people, the generation coming, there will be slaves. You people think, say, it is all about what you people get. You cannot protect your identity. You cannot protect your tribe. You cannot protect your culture. You cannot protect what makes you people gas. You will be slaves in Ghana. I'm telling you people. A time will come, you people will live in a small community and Ghanaians will treat you like slaves. Because right now, people are coming from their regions to come and tell you people you are animals. They are telling your chief priest that he's a dog. They are telling the Yungwa people, you are sitting there watching this fool walk on the street of Ghana, and you are telling us, say, they are mistreating you. So what should we do? My friend, go and find something better and come talk to us about. Deal with the matters. Let people like us and other people know, say, you people really want to protect Mwankasa. If you're not ready to fight for you, your own people, I wouldn't do that for you. I am not going to be a fool, Mimi Infantino. And I'm not going to spend my life defending somebody who is not willing to defend himself. I'm not stupid. Enti sanse wo monke kan wodam. Me kan wo show we so say me twema nkrani bia beka se eye ekufu adomo eye akamfo asema me ka me trap, and I'm waiting for you. You guys, me probably manasa make a statement to say, we are being mistreated. You will hear in your ear. And I'm going to say, Jimmy Ong. They will treat you people like slaves because you have admitted you are slaves. What is that boy doing on your land? Come a free for Thomas and so you're doing. Move to my question. You, Neil and Ted Van Der Poel, can any of your younger brothers go to the Ashanti region and tell the 2-4 chief priest that he's a fool and you are carrying yourself as a guy? Because you can speak Ga language, it does not make you Ga. It's about you protecting your heritage. What do you have to protect? Your land is being taken, they are disrespecting and insulting you, and you are wearing jacket and telling me, say, they are pushing you. So what should I do? What do you want Ghanaians to do? My friend, shut up. Let's move on. Now, this is another story I want us to talk about. This too is another story which is very, very interesting. The chief imam spokesperson actually came on TV to say something, and I feel I have to comment on this issue. Neil and Van Der Poel, Massa. Kope baby tina kurana ni panjune no ho, obe disturb ni pa okrom ha. Obe so protecting crime for, omo mu disrespecting mu deal with them. Now, this is the spokesperson of the chief imam. His name is Sheikh Ameyaw Shaibu. Now, waka se me or say, Dr. Bawumia visiting churches as a Muslim is a political tactic. He knows that even if all Muslims vote for him, he still won't win, so he doesn't want to pick a side. Ose Bawumia ewura sorry dem esa ewura edien asori ne edien masalachi no sebio Mahamudu Bawumia nim say nkremofo mo Ghana nyina krato abama na onwini but the oye no for political reasons political tactics sebio oye saade no ama a Christofo ene de Muslimfo adwene say ono de on pick a side inti or catch say the Bawumia ye nyina owura sorry dem pie ekọ masalachi pie nyina politics no oye na it is not for people to know who he is or who he really is. Now let's listen to this gentleman, and then after that I'll comment on this. And I really like the questions from the journalist. I think the questions basically at the end of the day forced the spokesperson of the chief imam to actually make statements that he never thought of making, because then he was torn between being a Muslim and also being a Christian. Where should one belong? Should one sacrifice their religion to win political power, or one should still stick to their religion and lie to some people to believe that they support what they also support? In fact, the questions from the journalist was classic, and I really like it. But I also want us to listen to the spokesperson, and then after that, I'll comment briefly on it. Near another story. So this is the chief imam spokesperson, Arim Amiyao, Sheikh. Come out. All right, he's here.
But on that point, since you've opened that door, we might as well explore that. In this election that we're heading into, we have Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
Yes.
Father of the NPP. He's Muslim. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the Fourth Republic, this is our first Muslim flag bearer.
Yeah, the first.
Straight to central for a major political party.
An attempt by Ali Muhammad of the memory, may Allah give him forgiveness.
Yeah.
I mean, he could not get the nod.
But
so
Dr.
Bawumia has had the nod.
For you, and you're the spokesperson for the National Chief Imam, does it matter that he straddles across the Muslim faith and also with the Christian faith? I've heard people say that a Muslim stricto sensu should not be seen in church, praying, fraternizing with the Christian faith. Is that, per the pillars of your faith, an aberration?
It's not an aberration. If there are good reasons why, for example, you find me in a church. I have entered into the church. I've entered into the church with the chief imam. I'm in a Catholic cathedral here on a certain anniversary. I mean, the chief imam was invited, and I went together with him. Apart from the fact that he entered into Christ the King. Because of the interfaith and my interfaith engagement, I also am invited. I'm in Presbyterian church. We have a public lecture in the Presbyterian church. I go there, I give lecture, and so on and so forth.
But do you practice their faith?
It doesn't make me less
of a Muslim.
Less a
but
Muslim.
Practicing their faith, does that dent your Islamic faith?
I mean, that's how you would describe practicing the faith. I mean, for example, if I go and for example, I have to also behave like every Christian will do. I mean, down deep inside me, that I am a Christian. Though I say I'm a Muslim, but I'm a Christian. Compromising my faith, for example, then there's something wrong.
Where compromising faith will mean what? So, for instance, if a Muslim goes to the Catholic Church and the priest lays hands upon him to pray for him, is that compromising?
I mean, no. I mean, there are things that are done symbolically. Symbolically. I mean, priests come to the chief imam's place.
Yes. To greet.
I mean, to greet him. And then when they are going, they say they want to say a prayer for him. So sometimes I cringe a little bit. I don't know what will happen. So then I will whisper to his ears that, man, I mean, say they want to say a prayer for him. Let them pray. He says, let them pray. Reverend Lawrence Tete I've gone with him, and he has asked the chief imam, he wanted to pray for him, and he's held chief imam's hand and prayed. And as he was praying, chief imam says, Amen. into it. Those acts are symbolic to show that friendship. There is something in religious studies we call, those of you who are academics in the study of religions, we have the phenomenological study of religions. Phenomenology is a method of study, method of research, which requires that you bracket your subjectivities and open up in order to understand something. Yeah, so those things are there. So symbolically, you can do something, and those one we call them the empathetic engagement. Empathetic engagement. That's what is
so
that.
For those who view Dr. Bawumia's visits to the churches, should it be seen within the interfaith empathetic?
Yeah, that is within the interfaith and empathetic engagement, and also he is a politician. I'm not a politician.
Yes.
So now, and I want all those who are listening to me, I'm not doing politics.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Muslim, but I'm not doing politics.
Yeah.
He's doing political tactics.
To cut across.
Dr. Bawumia knows that even if all Muslims in this country vote for me, he cannot win election. True or false? True. If all Muslims will vote for Bawumia, because of the statistics we have.
Yes.
Yes. So politically, it doesn't make sense.
To be on one side.
To be on one side. So he's doing politics. And people must view him from the angle of his political strategy to be able to get the vote from every corner. And like all the politicians do. All the politicians do. They do come to Muslims. And some of them will come to the chief imam and request prayer from him. Chief imam lays hands on politicians. He lays his hand on politicians, and it's in the pictures. People know. Now, when I have met the chief imam, and you find Muslim and Christian politicians have come, they squat. They squat and give their heads to the chief imam to hold and pray. It is because of how they see him. But it doesn't make them less Christian.
So, the spokesperson for Chief Imam, ne answer to Bawumia entering church as a Muslim and also trying his best to make sure, say, the Christian fraternity, and as a Ghana for me, Christopher, no, almost ebedon or see, tactics Bawumia, use or a politician. Mr. Arim Yao say, no, the only politician, but from the teachings, any the onim as a scholar and as the spokesperson of Chief Imam, no, or say say obibe ko asori dem sebio any omakosum Muslimi any the Christopher akosum ewo asori dem no sebio basically majority of the time no it does not have any effect and as and denti pano the nesom. They're not opposite can say Chief Imam kura asori dem da. And asofo bi kura ba Chief Imam ho ayeden aso ni nsem eprichi. Na ne kase mu no o kan bibi efa ayeden an act which is symbolic. Just say ade bi a wo ya sebio Chief Imam owura asori dem a enkyere se oye Kristo ni. Nanso it's a symbol to show say a Christopher any sebio de inkrimufo or time bia eni omuntem. Now the distinction here is that Mahamudu Bawumia den inkrimuni ena sebio arimia eka se wu se Mahamudu Bawumia ewura sore dem a that means say he knows for a fact say inkrimufo nyina kora toma na enya de be president enti de all ye na owura sore dem ene omo practice and as sebio he didn't say he practicing with him but so we say man for Bawumia ura sorry them no or say on there from his standpoint he sees Bawumia as a politician and Bawumia is doing what Bawumia is using what we call political tactics. Now osa can be or CBB frano empathic engagement senia obitumi ko obi ho na sebio wakotena ne nchen anase onini ni sombako nanso oba wo ho abekire se sa oye kire we ya meye no meye ediam wate ase se sebio me ne won sombako nanso menua no. Now the question the guy asked him, very tricky, didn't say, does it have a dent on the faith? Because one, on say time and a room the spokesperson of Chief Imam Kasano, or say, going to the church, it should be of a good reason. Now, a good reason, you know, say, I was say, okay, sorry, with the intent that you are not going to deceive somebody. Your gesture or you being at the church, you know, it shows, it should be, say, you are going there with an intent not to deceive. You have to be careful. Also, on Wakasan, I'll say, you can go to a church, but it should be of good reasons. Now, when Bawumia enters a Christian church, and the reason behind it is that I am entering there because I want the Christians to think that I like them or I like their faith, then it means the intent na Bawumia ediura a Christopher asore demono a evil intent. He is praying or capitalizing on the religion to deceive people. Because one, the chief imam can go to Asori with a good intent. And that good intent is that when he goes there to go and be the sit in a sermon, what the chief imam goes there to do is not for people to think, say, oh, yeah, baby, every a Christopher ho into no waba. But waba with that empathic act, you know, and I say what you call the empathic engagement, just to show love, just to show we are doing good. But in his own submission, or say the intent, the intention, you have to have a good reason. Now, going to a church and going to worship with Christians, for them to think that you are one of them, or you basically love them, or you believe in their faith, you know, all because of power, no, then the intent is wrong. That means the intent about them, no, it is a bad intent, and Allah hates that. That is the distinction between chief imam allowing pastors to pray for him or going to a church and Mahamudu Bawumia no. Mahamudu Bawumia say he's doing what Allah hates, and what Allah hates is using his name to deceive men. Because you see, when Bawumia is entering these churches, he's going there with an intent. And that intent, you know, for it to be realized, you know, he needs to pretend. And when you pretend before men that you like their faith, and because you hide behind that religion, no, then you are basically doing what Allah hates. Because what Allah hates is pretense, and you using his name, and you using the religion that many people have faith in and believe in, that through the religion, no, they will go to paradise. You know, if you are using that for political, the political advantage or political benefit, then it means Mahamudu Bawumia is committing the highest crime on this land. And we all listen to the chief imam spokesperson's explanations, and I don't have a problem with Mr. Sheikh Amiao. But what I am trying to do is say, from the scholar or the chief imam spokesperson, then if you are going to break it down into smaller pieces, where we are talking about good reasons or good intentions in entering a church as a Muslim, the intentions of Bawumia is not a good intention. That intention is evil because he's misleading men and is using their religion to mislead men. That is why when he was making a case, he said chief imam allows pastors or he goes to church, you know, you see, you understood him because the intent behind it, you know, the intent was to make sure said chief imam, you know, only adwene boni bianti no okwa sorry dem ho. And yes, okwa because he wants some Christians to love him. And yes, okwa for Christians to do what? Ignore their faith and can't believe in the Muslim faith. He's going there with the heart that we are all Ghanaians, and that I am here as one of you, and not here because come and be a Muslim. But Mahamudu Bawumia is going what? Is going in there to do what? To use the same religion to convince them, because he's coming as a Muslim. And the intent behind his religion is that because I'm a Muslim and I have come here, you have to understand that it is because of power. Now, when you break down the word political tactics, when you break that word down, this is what you get. And I didn't make these definitions up. It is there. You can go and go check. Now, the political tactics are a subject of political behavior that is used by a social actor for influencing other social actors to earn life interests. Now, political tactics used in organizations differ from influence tactics, but they have close similarities. Inti yaka political tactics, the exact word that I shake ni use here, it is Bawumia capitalizing on the religion to influence people. Now, Bawumia didn't go there to tell them, say, you know, Christopher. Bawumia knows if all Muslims vote for him, he's not going to be president. So he needs to pretend. He needs to do what? Go there with the intent of convincing them that I am one of you. And when you use religion to do that, political tactics says it is subset of political behavior that is used by social actor for influencing other social actors to earn self-interest. So Bawumia enters churches for self-interest, all because of power, not because he basically wants to be with them. So the empathic neutrality. And also another thing, it is used to empathic neutrality. You can also say it is basically deception, like somebody is saying here. Empathic engagement. It is deceptive. It is deception. You are trying to lie to people indirectly. They wouldn't know. So from the explanation from the chief imam spokesperson, he has no problems, and I don't have any problem with him. But if I want to break down his statement, then it is looking more likely, mostly, Sir Bawumia is basically lying to people and using the faith, the Islamic faith, or the Muslim religion. And Allah knows and hates people who hide behind faith for power. Now, let me tell you something here. There's one thing I want us to talk about today. Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. S, Mr. P. Okay, let's go up, let's go up, let's go up, let's come down. We are doing good. This is a story I want you to also know about. It's interesting, eh? This interview I saw on TV, and I feel we need to talk about it, was an old man being interviewed. I'm sorry. I need to get his name right. But I want you to listen to this old man. I really respect him a lot. And I thought he was making a point that young people like us, we are supposed to look at his point, his view, and analyze the view and ask ourselves, say, with all due respect, is our grandfather making a point that at the end of the day is going to change anything? And with all due respect to this man, I watched this interview and I was like, no, something needs to be said about this. We need to also share an opinion on what this honorable man said when he was interviewed. And it's got to do with Ghana as a country and how things can be changed and how things can, how we can change the destiny of this nation. And at his age, he has seen a lot. And I believe that his comments are some comments that we need to look at very well and also analyze to see, say, it is very true, or maybe he might be getting it wrong. Let's listen to this interview.
Hold on a minute. You've introduced something. We'll get to do a bit of analysis of, your times through the various administrations. But you see, we think that all we can do is to borrow and...
Mr. S, I need sound. Mr. S, I need sound. Mr. S, I need sound. Yeah, help me with sound with this. Can you boost the sound a little bit for me? I really want to talk about this. Before Mr. S, you come in with that video, I want to show you this story. And this is coming from a MPP. It's exactly 83. This story says this. Essay, completion of Ofanko in Sawim Highway project delayed. New date to be announced soon. MPP for say and say Ofanko in Sawim Kwan Omuntumanye. Adewe uno no. Bro from Jocho Nyankwasiasem. Omo kachire mo say Ofanko ekwan no omo beye wie ansana omo boa no mo twa mo ntro. Now, what I want to tell you is say so you Ghana ni na wo hwam a ɛyɛ Ofanko in Sawem Highway no MPP for say omuniska omuntuminye. And the grammar they are writing to you, yes, a contractor na beka kire mo say or say a kwan on to me wie. The reason we want to me kwan is sikeni ho. Aban entumi ntia. Intende sabawumia MPP for ɛyɛ deɛ ɛyɛ nsawom MP. Why MPP for begina say ye nsawom aduejire nsawom Ofanko kwan na omoboa ekwan na nya de ometuma aye omuni sika. Contractor na aba abontene and abeka kire ye say eye Ofanko nsawom edwuma no ontumi enwie busa ho say edie na mo ka kire say obubewie no mo de ye politics no mo de dada de Nicaragua for no mo de dada MPP for bi omagimi. The reality is catching up with them. They cannot complete this road. They don't have the funds. They cannot, if you even give them 5 years, because they just came to mess it up more before John Mahama every power. Now, my arrangement for this road in Kofo we buy Sikebia a court sa ejuma we mun omodi. And then finally, I got 5 months or 6 months to elections. Oma kache contractor so mekanche mu say, oh, osi ultimi wiena or she date fufro bia ni bibia. They cannot complete this project. In Kofo about power, they have not been able to construct one better road in their life. And we keep telling Ghanaians, Sankofo Jimmy, they are liars. They don't want to help. They are just using you people. Yeah, Kumasi Airport. That ben when we say ye be international airport, who say a plane airland or a international plane. And he know who's idea be. And Kofo is some be international airport to Kumasi. Ebe sin de na ye launch international airport no international plane be nsi ho ebe sin the June ye ko July international plane ba kumpo nsi ho. They were lying. But omunim say me nuanama santifo de be Jimmy nti omubedi na na me yan say ahemfo no so moma mo kwan na politicians Jimmy for way they will come every day, they will come and play around you the same way no better mo 2 for the call Boankra. Eko ka che otum for say ye be Boankra port 2 times otum for front to madi omochi otum for say front to madi omochi ba Kumasi airport say ye be international airport from there on be sa concert no e kire asanteman ene otum for sa MPP for be Jimmy omo ho plane ba kumpo emfri Togo embassy Kumasi me sinko for we omo Jimmy. They cannot help. Ahemfo no mo Ghana mo na mama politicians Jimmy Ghana for because omo ba bia no mo bedi nkwasiasema na mo asoso omo so. And he now won't say a commission an international airport where who international flight back say siwo and I say a take you off and I say AC. Tama Mahama call a Tamale. Call launch the Tamale International Airport. A plane from Edia in Cairo. A plane from Abuja Belandeo Airport. That is what we call you have commissioned or launched an international airport. Ebesine. No airport, no international flight. And Alando Kumasi. Obiba eno oko Tamale Ekobi International Airport no. International plane ebe lande wo ebe sinde obi any problem. MPP fo nwa santifo so mo Jimmy. De bia meka ana mumu bi mubu ofu. Den e launch airport international airport na plane bia anya international planes wo. Den e betumi launch international airport. Na international plane papa bi ensi wo. Plane papa bi e betu akwa international akwa buruchire si wo. How is it possible? Now, even Enuyam Phantom chain near Lanchiwi na Ebesin still international plane bia NC eye Kumasi Airport. Inti or some tia to say Kofo no boom some Jimmy. You can't correct one of boofu see the atom. The Kumasi International Airport enye juma plane bia ntunko. No plane from international country Bianco Kumasi Airport. They were lying. Omunun sa santifoni biye jiminti ebeka se ekufu adabaya international airport. Onye BBI. Why ne tu every Kumasi akotogu? Yabaya commissioner adabani. There's nothing happening there. But omun say minyanoma santifoni biye jimi. De biya mu yuzu ahemfo no de dada santifo because otumfo betenase yankwa de Asante ajatum. Sa no mo ye. Oh, Mampon yin betenase yankwa de Asante ajatum. Inti de bia no mo ba. They don't care about Asante no. They only use the chiefs. Oh nana bra. the moment abeba no eye omo musum sikadwa no omo nyina beka se omo gye atum enu bi na esi wa santememu ya motumfo efrantuma ashe chachao abetena patase yes international airport ebesi nne kuraba emfri Togo embelande wo ho enye total disrespect of anko kwan no omo se omo ntumi nye na me announcement na me de ma wo ya osafmafo enso ekasa de beifo Ashanti regional minister osi epu ya plane betu akwana nenum tum se kokuo no Rebecca Kufuado osi epu ya plane betu yetea kuraba mpo enfly kuraba ene eye beifu bonsam akasa bei bonsam osafmafo osi muntie government has subsidized the production of passports. We print them for about $4 instead of $100. So the subsidy of all these passports is locked up capital for government. Or say, oh, I buy a passport so. Osaf mafu, when person make be biafano. Osaf mafu be for all kind of ma. Obeko oberen abi for me bounce. Osaf mafu say, aye Kufuado abayin no. Oma printed passport bebre egwo almost 80,000 egwo Ghana for meji na omo krampo no passport nanka o se ba ku bia na you printing $100 but etufo bonti omo de ma $4 omo say passport nanka sa no nanka o se omo gi ba ku bia $100 1,600 Ghana. But I'm say moya Ghana funti de mamu to $4. Now sa print passport to go say chebe and also amon beji. Osafuma for say no ye fre bibi e locked up capital. What you say? Or say abandoned trash. Yet ya and ono osafuma for locked up capital. What you say? Add passport perishable goods. Mo say mona mate passport so. Nango some pretty back could be for $100 and a matter so about $4. Hey, Osafmafo or a be bonsam on Kanu Krabako. What's a passport back or Ghana $4? Or some printed back could be $4. And I'm a printed by 80,000 go nipa magic. Inti I say I'm a Ghana boka locked up capital and I'm say passport and also printing $100. If you are printing a passport for $4, how does it end up being locked up capital? Because at the end of the day, you said that you were going to, at the end of the day, subsidize. Oh, but so I'm printing a $4. Passport I printing any expiry date ever she any end the year. Passport any 2 days next. It lasts for 10 years. So passport any perishable goods no. And then now okachem say it is locked up capital. Sikana ehina akwashe because who and I would determine how you want to subsidize the passport. It is a passport in 100 and I will say printing $4. Sa sika na wo take ye no e sika sebio odi a good day man say sika obi ba beka che so aboka ntitu ama no una wo say what una wo say na nka o say Ghana ni bia etua $100 and the Ghana ni bia etua $4 nti wan beje passport na why then waboka dey na ma wo boka. What is making you lose money? Okay, say locked up capital. Ebi Osafmafo no, he does not understand what we are talking about. There's no locked up capital here. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, and then I say, you got it right? The reason why I'm talking about this, I'll complete with that video. The reason why I'm talking about this, and then I say, someone printed passport when you na a good passport office. Now, someone to me and distribute passport, must say, Inco4 are not coming for it. Then mo digitalization now mo di did na say saying. Some mo say mo GPS address na mo di aba and mo Ghana card na e kwa kofa yesu nso no e di aba no. Ghana card na mo say a solve problem nyina no. Now mo digitalization na mo na ase saying you have printed the passport. You cannot find a way to take the passport to the owners. E kroben so and na okoye passport passport office kotam passport. Mo na mo say my digitalization. And that we know where everybody stays. We know everybody's GPS address. We know everybody's PIN number. So if you know and you believe in the addressing system you have, Why are you not mailing the passport through Ghana Post? What's your for? And what's your for? If you say your digitalization is effective, now a printed passport 80,000 and you have the details of every single person who applied for passport at the Ghana Passport Office. Or obia data on our CSA digitalization t and there say you won't crampo than gold me had the tone sa. Now a printed passport they go. You know people's GPS address, you know their TIN number, you know their Ghana card. If you trust the system that the system you have put in place, it is fine and that system can deliver. Why don't you tell Ghana Post to come and take the passport and mail them to the rightful owners because they have rightful GPS addresses and more. America, Oko Post Office, now say Oko apply for passport, you stay home. The passport will come home. Because the American system, they have made sure say, the GPS system, addressing system is on point. It's yours on point, and more you speak anyhow. More Jimmy, more dirty politics. This alone should tell you, say, that digitalization is a lie. GPS address and at the end, it's a lie. If you have these addresses, mail the passport. Why not bear passport or for address and count? Why not bear passport or for the GPS address and count? Liaise with the Ghana Post Office and tell them to, you know something, 200,000 people, 80,000 people, they all have addresses here. GPS address on point, GPS on point. Why don't you mail it to them? You are lying to the people. Now you want somebody to work from home and come to the passport office. I thought you said your digitalization system has changed everything. Very dirty people. Very, very dirty people. Ghana for your Jimmy Tinemanko for we are just foolish. Nanka den or Safmafo. Etumida honam Ghana. Ekan Ghana sem. What happened to the digitalization? The GPS and the Google map. What happened to it? Now Ghana Post na Muslim updating na obo I the fusa di abodi duano. What is Ghana Post doing there? I thought Musi Obia or Ghana card. I thought Musi Obia or GPS address. I thought you said the addressing system is solid. Mail it there. Why don't you put it in an envelope and stamp it and mail it to the address? People are there and more. These are foolish people. They don't think about anything. They just do politics, foolish politics. They don't reason because majority of the people who follow them are foolish. They are the stupid masses who don't think about anything. Into open at the Papa Ghana no na nkwasiafo bi to na the tribe say Ghana GPS system, addressing system, mail the passport. When a passport Ghana only address. Jimmy Mosa, they be able some mubofu and I would dimpen for them. They have wasted your money. When I see a printed Ghana passport $4, this guy is a liar. We pay for. Now look at this. Now me come last video. So now me pong. This is also another interesting story, and in fact, it's one story I felt to say. I will say I can't want some. Now before I do that, before I have some few minutes. MPP for you. I didn't want to talk about it, but I think I have some 5 minutes. Oh, could you upon Kromamo any a year? Could you upon Kroma any a year? Samuel Ukumu, Hadibia, Omodabeto system. Omar catcher will say, oh, since they came, they have done what we had here. Look at the story. NLA. Yeah. Yes, sorry, Samuel Uku, Adibia Oyamo, who's a Jimmy, Mumbi Jimmy, or trust story, none of their bremo. You see, Obercornamo posted story in I say Samuel Uku, NLA or BB. You see, European Lotteries Association grants NLA Observer membership status. Hey! And the Jai. Yes, Samuel Uku do the aba MPP for the aba. To see the NLA for Kwabrocha European continental radio so asanom bekano. Hey, and peace, ship house now we. Samuel Uku and the baby or the NLA akodru die. Ghana NLA no lotteries no akwa nimpa. To see we pagya Ghana lotteries no akwa chire. Ye ken Europe nkronkro akesia. Omo nyina etu lotto ibi wo ho no oma fre Sami de awuku manaba na oba ye no ye see oma grantee bibia ye friend no observer membership status na no kire Sami awuku ebo adwuma wo NLA na de o ye de Ghana for mombo de chidom na ende ewiase nyina esua afri Ghana lotteries omo boa kan story no kwasi ade omo ye do no enna de NLA has assumed the status as an European Lotteries Observer member. Yes, see, Oko Europe, yes, see, NLA and the European Lotteries Observer member. Yes, see, a grantino observer member. What is that? What does it mean? What is observer member? Ya grante NLA. Mumia, they fool you people every day. Samia uku no true story well. Now the better system nim. Now kwasi afobiti radio so. Samia uku. The decision to grant the NLA an observer membership status was taken at the General Assembly of the EL Industry Days seminar being held in Salzburg, Austria from 16th to the 19th of June. You see, omuko meeting you Austria. A friend L Industry, seminar. Ye Jimmy o tisamia uku any NLA for full plane and omuko Austria. Ombeji per diem, ombeji sika first class. Omuko MC yeko grant you observer membership. Okay, story now. The 45 member countries present at the event voted in unanimity for the NLA as an EL observer member. Yes, omuko in krum 45 omu nyina etulo to ho. Omu share no so ye nyina ya to aba hey. Samia ukuri ni NLA no ye de oma kan ho say the observer member. Onim observer member what you say? Anytime Samia uku F first class oni nipa be 15. Omu course seminar. Omu ye no metro story no ye de aba. Samia uku yembo insemu. This comes on the back of a strong pitch. Story no. Also, this comes on the back of a strong pitch by the Director General of NLA, Mr. Samuel Awuku, at the EL Public Seminar Order in Brussels in February 2024. Samuel Awuku ne boy juma sebio February no oko Brussels. Eko di hu juma ye ka se oko e no ko di hu kutamu e force say ye the Ghana beka observer e the group no. Me kira wa de. You say observer there. Okay. T. Thank you for moving some way Jimmy fucking observer membership. Now, Mr. Awuku was invited to share the views beyond Africa on illegal gambling in Ghana, following which he made the pitch. Subsequently, the EL Secretary General, Mr. Arjan van Tilver, requested the NLA to officially write to the EL and go through an application process which required the submission of the authority's financial statement, expenditure on goods costs, and responsible gaming certificate. It is something we go on February, no? And I'm catching so on application, bra. Now on say NLA no, omusika sem jina ne na so. Bibi ekoye ena omunyoma nyina omatoto nyoma nyina na mepese mebusa wo observer member no say granted sabia uku observer member NLA no ase kire say now this is watch this you can say observer member any what is an EL associate member here. An EL associate member must supply or intend to supply goods or services to regular members or to other associate members in respect of application legislation in any jurisdiction and take care that its staff as well as its contractual partners and shareholders likewise respect their legislation in the countries concerned. It is essential that associate members live up to aims and lottery values of EL. Associate member shall have access to certain events organized by the association, especially as exhibitor. During association meetings, they shall exercise neither decision-taking nor voting right. So the member, observer member is just to go and observe. And yet any position bia Samia ukwakoye anything extraordinary goods and service they have to produce paper. They have not added anything to NLA. Now when you go and Google the observer membership now time cry. This is why I'm gonna catch him say inkofo we hu say mo Jimmy. We on the campaign. Samia Uku, I was so by MP, I was here minister, or bet my president, Adanya, apply for membership. Oko observe Loto 4 on to Abanibi. Yeah, money table, only any position. NLA is just there to sit and watch. Or say Samia Uku Abu Juma. Sankwasi asem we to hu Ghana. Mumbuza Samuel Wuku say, how much did he spend in February? And how much has he spent on this new event? You'll be shocked. I know how much he spent. And anytime I see Mumbuza Samuel Wuku say, this event he went, any lottery for national lottery is going on, how much did he spend? First class omo foye, hotel omo kodaye, omo air the transportation within the two countries. Any per diem omo jia, manem bon chireo. Now, yesatia, and adia chi yesi kojo upon kruma. Ghana wins seat on Shelter Africa Development Bank Board. Give you a rade. Yatia adia chi yesi kojo upon kruma so di wakwe di bin see that. You say Ghana wins seat on Shelter Africa Development Bank Board. You say Ghana ko win seat bi. Africa den omo board so Ghana so akunya upon kruma de why yes de omo we no be campaign o. Say ye Jimmy on MPP for news channel no. Channel 1 News omo no publishes Bernard Avleden and Kwara. They are feeding you people with nonsense. Same way Jimmy. Now, my mention and also as a Ghana has won a seat on the board of directors of the Shelter Africa Development Bank. The win at the 43rd Annual General Meeting AGM held in Kigali, Rwanda on June 13, 2024 makes Ghana one of 6 countries to steer the affairs of the bank. It's a bank. It is a bank. It's just a mere bank. It is not like Ghana is going to sit on this board to get some money or to change the economy. It is just a bank. Minister for Works and Housing, Opon Kroma, who led Ghana's delegation. That means there are over 10 people. Ghana's delegation to the AGM expressed optimism about the opportunities this development will unlock for the country. Shelter Afrique, a Pan-African housing finance and development institution, has been pivotal in promoting affordable housing across the continent. This year's AGM themed Sustainable Partnership in Affordable Housing Finance Value Chain brought together representatives from member states, financial institutions, and development partners. The primary focus was on transforming Shelter Afrique into a dynamic. Listen, the dynamic focus was on transforming Shelter Afrique into a dynamic development bank that meets international standards. So it wasn't about the development of Ghana. It was about transforming the bank. Kojo Opon Kruma went with a delegation. Now, Oko delegation no Obaye no Adia chinya na Kojo Opon Kruma beka kire say Erade bidi kira ohun Oko event by Adiachi and Obekachre. Government committed to transparent bid process for Segleme housing project. Omobeton Segleme. Let me tell you. Omobeton Segleme in the next 2-3 months. Omobeton in Yinamomo. Segleme na John Mahama NDCC, 1,500 homes. Almost say Omobeton. Oko Africa Hobaye. Oko share contacts. Almost some person talk. And a Ghana for a brandy champon, we could for Adomo, Nene Mano, and it be dear to Mono, almost be chess seglemeno, almost be new companies. They are going to bid, and what they are going to do is their company is going to bid the lowest. They are going to sell seglement to themselves. Almost beton. So we Jimmy. O time me. Also about them or beton. They have open bid. They are selling it. Ekufuado bejibi bedie tuo oforiata Kojo Opon Kroma beton bi ama no Samia Wuku eye omo beton omo bie companies, and what they are going to do is they are going to open the companies in different names and form consortiums. So they will come and say, oh, Strill company from Switzerland omo boa. They will open the company here. No matter obi a obi enkwasi company bi US. Not why I say omo local agent. They will buy it. Omo beton seglemeni nyina. And until for 8 years, they have not touched it. Because the agenda is before they leave power, they will sell all your properties. Until let me tell you for a fact, the Segleme housing, Kojo Opon Kruma will lead the NPP to sell it to themselves. Moses Segleme asem no court. Mose ye ka ho asem. Mose obi akodi sika. your court na yeton. Into uton we are a DNA beginaso, edia can't semono. They will sell it. Massa. Guys, member video no channel member video no. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go eat my dinner. My wife is texting me. My kids, they want to see me. I've done my bit for you guys. Tomorrow, we will meet and discuss Ghana. Have a good night. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. And cheers. Gigim.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Hey, take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord.